Well, shout out team. I don't think I've ever liked my team more. Yeah, welcome back, guys.
Here, they've got 2 minutes to close in a few distance.
Now you know why, when we comes to the pick and ban phase, everybody, why we talk about the Elsa. Then you add the damage boost, that's the potential right there. Sure, they don't have it at the moment with no Mantis because they don't really need it. Melo's got the Glartrox ready.
He
Tries
lives,
to get
wow.
away, manages to get healed up safely.
Unlucky.
With the floating! The 7th player on Swamp Gaming's team actually ends up allowing the clip to come through and saving Swamp Gaming.
The new mascot of Swamp Fear, the Swamp Fear, the float here now is going up and down, no connection. Gonna be Vinny going for the Feast of the Abyss with it to Lina. Trying to find a reset in the white room, gonna do so, gonna get the connection. Gotta watch this point though, 0.78 left, 1 minute 49. If they can win this wipe, it gives them a little bit more of a chance as Winnie's still able to ult, right? And they could keep this thing ticking out, but Swamp Gaming has everything ready for this Infinity War days. Logan v. Logan, absolutely perfection for a Marvel movie moment. Homophobia looking up, also has that Apex Predator. Trying to get some good poke damage in. Gonna go ahead and just use this from the back. They all know the ults are ready. Scatter gonna open things up here. Can he slam down the purple ball? No connection. Here we go.
No, it's so scary. Everyone getting grouped up together, though. That's going to be Kraz in the Strangling Prison, but Winnie, who doesn't get caught by that, is able to use the Eternal Bond, since they're not going to be stunned. And now you have the dance-off from Forky Dog to keep everybody in this fight. But look for the angles and look for the communication. You see the walls getting set up. They're building a house, and their Glartrox may be the landlord, but you have to see as the pressure comes
You done
in,
queuing because of
and
weather?
with the movement,
Yeah, that's probably the
Melo
smart thing to
claims
do,
another
honestly.
victim. Their Glartrox is out.
I was gonna
Trying
queue
to
again,
feast,
but now that you
but
mention it,
Kraz
like,
is too
I don't
busy
want that to happen
having
again.
seconds
That's like
here.
fine because we have
And now
Ignite, so it's
Swamp
like whatever.
Gaming clear out 100 Thieves, and they get the
Yeah, I
next
saw Aaron.
map, leading the series now 2-0.
Wow, what an absolute
My power flickered.
response from
It was
Swamp. We've seen
like,
that
bro,
time
it
and
barely
time
even went out. It was
again.
like the
It
blink
is
of
a
an eye. It
team that
flickered. It
can
turned off
just
and turned back on
adjust.
again.
And I mean, listen, they did great on the offensive side, but they allowed the absolute server admin, not just in Elsa, with the
Maybe I
Mantis
should
to
change my
boot,
username?
to be a
Yeah, what are you
tough look,
thinking?
Even though they didn't have to,
What's up,
utilize it
Logix?
there at the end if you're Swamp. Changing it up, looking at it, Scatter coming in with that MVP, 32k damage, absolutely disgusting.
Here, and then Mello with nearly 40k. Sure, Delena we saw was popping off, right? That 40k coming in clutch. They even like rolled out with that Mantis with the damage boost. But the way that Swamp Gaming are playing, their position,
You got a Surge
the
Protector?
communication,
Something like that.
I love it.
I
Here,
actually don't know.
also going to be able to isolate a lot of these players in that
What's up,
third
Jay?
point, vertically high to low ground, Cozy.
Yeah, and I think they're just okay.
Oh, my
with
name,
giving
people call me
Millennia that
on
gambit,
DC
but we'll
anyways.
see
Alright.
if this can change in the best of 5. It's 2-0. Don't go away. This could be our last matchup between these two teams. We're going to take a quick break and then back to the action.
Yeah, Elsa. Yeah. Elsa still has 2-second dash on this patch. No, logics were not, honestly. I played a few comp groups before I left motherfuckers banning them and not banning Gambit. Yeah, it's brain dead. Yeah, he does, Logix. Ignite finish this weekend? No, the preseason's over after this weekend. How am I doing? I'm alright, bro. Can we remove the big white text? No, no. So people need to know like what's going on. I have to keep that there because people are still asking me. Unfortunately. Yeah, Elsa's so good. Yeah, drops are on Twitch, bro.
Welcome back, everyone, to Marvel Rivals Ignite preseason playoffs.
No, she's
and
actually
we are
trash,
amidst
hello.
a 2-0 lead to Swamp Gaming at the moment. It does not look like they are slowing down. Cozy is as correct as always. But Vicky, it was a much better showing from 100 Thieves there. I thought that maybe they were going to get it done. Alas, instead, Swamp Gaming. They just looked a little better when it came to those kind of clutch moments, didn't they?
Yeah, you wonder, not only is the paid actor Ducky gonna come through as a 7th player for Swamp Gaming, there's a lot of questionable moments looking at 100 Thieves. The portal plays that Cozy and I were chuckling about in the break, but also, are we gonna ban the Elsa, guys? Is it gonna happen, Gaskin?
I mean, I would hope so. I was saying this all yesterday. I was saying, why are we letting the likes of Elsa or Gambit get through, especially if you have the option to ban one, if not both? Cozy, your thoughts?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, Millennia died there, 9 times, which is rough. If you look at all the strategists, there's like 5 and 7. I think Winnie died 7 times as well. So when you have 9, they kind of just show like kind of what they wanted to do with it. I mean, overall, it just felt like on the big movie moments, right? When it was like time was ticking and everything was on the line. There was a lot of stars that shined, but it was just always this, you know, talent and sync job. I don't even know the word I'm trying to find. Swamp Gaming, though, showed just great unity throughout, and I think that's what gave them the upper edge.
That's what Swamp Gaming do to us. They make us speechless at times, and for good reason with the way they're playing. Vicky, I mean, I'm going to start the discussion early, because with the way it's going, we might be seeing Team Liquid sooner than we thought. Swamp Gaming, Team Liquid seem to be our 2 teams at the moment. Are you still thinking that Swamp Gaming are just behind Team Liquid, or are we starting to think that they are a little bit closer with what you've seen so far today?
Look, I'm just going to say that Swamp Gaming and Liquid Citadel may be the hope that America needs when it comes to looking at the action happening in EMEA, because what is going on in the pick and ban phase, guys? It's Vicky After Dark. It's almost midnight here on the East Coast, and I will be transparent, by the way. I talked to the coach from Swamp Gaming right before this series, and Fox was like, yeah, I know it's pretty late on the East Coast. Don't worry. We have this in the bag. So, you know what? I guess they really are putting that on display, and I was here like, well, what do you mean? I wanted this to go to the distance. We've had nonstop great action all day long.
How do you know?
Why not keep this going? But now 100 Thieves, I think, have to figure things out, because currently Swamp Gaming are at match point, Gaskin.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, 100 Thieves have played Heart of Heaven twice and have won it twice. We've not seen yet Swamp Gaming on it. So again, statistics would suggest this is a good map and mode here, Cozy, for 100 Thieves. Do you agree with it? Do you think this is the start of a comeback? We've had some crazy things happening in Americas thus far.
Oh.
What are the chances of us getting 100
Yeah, of course,
comeback?
Sophia.
Yeah, man,
Happy
we'll
birthday.
find out at the big ban phase, but also I feel like, I mean, what's crazy
Finally,
is
Slushy
that, like,
fucking
they
sent it to
saved
you. I was
the
waiting.
right? They're like, all right, Self, you ready to pop off, King? And then
He almost took, like, the entire day. He almost forgot. Like,
how just they have so much synergy and flexibility. Synergy was the word I was looking for earlier. By the way, yes, I know I got held back in 2nd grade. Couldn't scribble. Either way, I feel like, can they adjust, right? We continue to see this. We continue to say that.
we were playing
Remix the
customs.
coach,
Oh,
whoever's
okay.
picking these bands, we got to see them attack. What has been the biggest pain point for the team?
Imagine
I think there's a
Light
couple
left
things you can
because
highlight.
Black Cat
Obviously,
is
the
so bad.
strategists are, you know, goated there.
Shit, I thought about it. I thought about Alt F4ing and just
Vicky,
closing
do
the
you think it's a
stream.
case of like arrogance? Because we've seen this a few times throughout yesterday, actually, where teams would continue to not ban a hero because they felt like they had the ability to deal with them, and they continued to go for that strategy. At what point do you turn it around? At what point do you turn to each other and say, hey, it's clearly not working, we're 2-0 down here, we kind of have nothing to lose? Surely they kind of switch up.
What are you talking about?
It's a good question because in this best of 5, sure, you have some extra.
I'm not paying attention
but
to you.
Right now, with Swamp Gaming sitting at match point, it comes to question. Okay, well, you don't have
my
the
fault,
Elsa
Beast.
to play at your hands because now you're stuck on a Phoenix because Swamp Gaming banned it. So you rely on the Gambit, which could win in terms of getting the ultimate. That's the get ready, set, go button. But then you have an Elsa controlling neutral, especially on a map like Museum. I think that has to be the answer. You eventually have to see it if it doesn't work twice back to back.
I do feel like the Swamp Gaming are just beating 100 Thieves in every aspect, in every area at the moment. I was just saying off air, the versatility of Swamp Gaming has been incredible so far this season. It doesn't really matter. They could go into a lock and ban phase and they could be beaten in that phase. Some teams could target them and they will still find a way through because they're one of those teams that just have so much success on any hero they play. Cozy, do you think a lot of that comes down to how good they are at the neutral? Like, this team is just so good individually and very good at working together as a team as well, but when you can look at certain players to step up, there's always someone there to do it.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like the fact that they are in sync, the damage numbers is impressive. If you look at the stat sheet, if we were like try to get the numbers together, we'd be like, wow, 100 Thieves, they did so much in that department. It was just finishing off those moments, those clutch fights, or getting that one extra pick to really get the snowball rolling. And it felt like every single time is either in the neutral, as you just said, it was Swamp Gaming that was able to just continue to push and impose their will, if you will. Heart of Haven, though, I believe this is when 100 Thieves went against FlyQuest, right? And that was such a dramatic, crazy ending to that game. So I think that's why they're going here, right? Going and play a map that favors. I think they might.
No, literally, they're just like yapping. Like, can we? Yeah, like.
Daredevil can go absolutely crazy on this map. We saw Self do that before.
It's not their fault, though. They're waiting for the teams to be ready.
And Vicky, I mean, 100 Thieves are not going to be happy with. Let's say they lose here and they drop down to
Jesse, look at this raccoon.
And let's say, at best case scenario, they get.
I'm about to
top
drop it
3,
on you, bro.
Right? They lose to both Liquid and SG, who are the 2 top teams
Where do
at
you
the
think,
moment.
bro?
Do you think a team like 100 Thieves and these players would be happy with that, or do we think going into post preseason we start to see changes or changes considered at least?
100%. This is not a team that's going to be complacent. Like, we know, we've talked to the 100 Thieves teammates, like, individually, and we know that, they feel when they're proud, oh yeah, they're proud, and they'll be vocal about it, but in this case, I feel like, sure, you've had some time to review what went wrong in the group stage. This is a team that
no, I mean, 100 Thieves are, like, good, but the top 2 teams are Swamp and SSG.
Or
not SSG,
with the current patch
TLC.
they're playing on, and it's not the most recent patch, by the way, that just dropped with Black Cat, just for anybody who may not know, they have to determine, okay, well, if this is not really working out for them, maybe they have to showcase more of that flexibility that we've seen other teams really utilize, Gaskin.
Well, will this be the start of a comeback for 100 Thieves, or will we see the shutout from Swamp Gaming? Only one way to find out. Let's jump into the lock and ban. Cozy, Vicky, it's all on you.
All right, Vicky. Yes, I mean, listen, when you look at the lower bracket, if 100 Thieves does in fact get pushed down,
TLC,
there,
like the RM.
Right? You have LunX, Sentinels advance.
No, Team Liquid Citadel.
The Sentinels side, they 2-0 them back in the first week. LunX as well, but they've got to show some life here as Elsa is finally banned. Getting into match number 3, we've got ourselves some change in the air, Vicky. Will it change the result?
They heard our pleas, and they answered. We get to mix things up, and you know what happens, Cozy? Sometimes when you want to be stubborn, want to stay.
I'm learning Daredevil.
You see
You're a little late to the party, but better late than never.
Like the give and take, right? We always know if it's not going to be the Elsa, it's going to be
What?
the Gambit that's protected. It comes out from both sides, which then procs the Loki band automatically. And I love that we see this Daredevil band because, as you said, we have 2 strong Daredevils from each side. Days on the other side, Self from 100 Thieves. So they both banned the Daredevil, especially on this map.
Yeah, kind of shocked that they did not save the Daredevil. And I think that's why you got the immediate ban right there as well. They want to go with the Gambit, though, and that's, that's the game plan they kind of rolled into this. They are at least changing up a bit of the ban front, but some of these bans are going to stay the same. They continue to ban this back line, but this time going to go with a different look. Scattered.
Can you hear who you're talking to? Oh, yeah, let me fix that. I gotta reset my
angle. Last save for them, Vic, for 100 Thieves.
All right, I'm going to take a risk.
Looking like they're going to go Star-Lord. I don't hate the pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like
Gonna
what
take
we
a risk
see
and
when
take
it
the
comes
text
to
off.
having the Gambit protect too. Like that's the priority.
And
they
we'll
wanna
see what
rely on,
happens.
And that would be like the win con if they go for the Starlight, but they don't go for it on 100 Thieves side. So I do like this with the Vanpool. We also know that Vanpool on Convergence, right, or these longer maps on Convoy 2, especially with a lot of stop potential, goes crazy in terms of the skill potential. The Invisiwoman, that is going to be the final ban that Swamp Gaming puts onto 100 Thieves.
Alrighty, so we'll see what they lock in with the options they have available. Obviously, as you just said, with one team getting that access to the Star-Lord Gambit, I do like having the option for TTK to stay on that Deadpool. You get rid of it on the other side, right? This is
Aaron, hop
obviously
off,
the last
bro.
we see of this, but with these new patches, you know, the winds of change is definitely going to happen for the Vanguard role and position, both with the CC changes and on. But for now, this is the patch we are on, and map number 3. Surely Thieves won't let it happen again, getting swept by Swamp Gaming. But right now, it is all the Swamp Vic. And locking in, this is what we've got on the defensive side. What do you like?
Seeing here Valentina being on the Gambit, you mentioned Swamp though. I know Shrek will be very happy to hear that he may not have to give up much real estate before we see Forky Dog perhaps swap off here. And it's just about giving that extra health over to the rest of Swamp Gaming before rolling out on the Invisiwoman. Days 2 being on the Doctor Strange means that they will have that team up. And look at this positioning too, because we also have to highlight something that didn't work out for 100 Thieves in that first map, Cozy, was the Rogue. It was so detrimental to at least get an opening, but now Swamp Gaming have that Rogue and Gambit team up available.
Yeah, the Rogue.
Yo, Logix, thanks for the 5, buddy.
Crazy,
I appreciate it, man.
especially with what they do so well and diving that back line here, Mello gonna go ahead and try to
Buy
get
some
things
eye
rolling
drops.
for this team as they look on from
Yeah, I will, bro.
above.
Thank you, man.
Again, this is a map they have not played in, and it doesn't matter.
It's
if
11
Mello
p.m.
finds
Is yeah, we
Zelena
lost playing it?
instantly
No,
has the
no, they
Psylocke,
play
and
after this
Yokai is
series.
very much haunting her. Now it's quickly scatting to find another. You just highlighted it best. My gosh, it is just pure pressure right away. Yeah, get back into spawn. Get back into that Temple Yells days with a quick whip. Crazy.
The Southern Belle also got the gloves strapped on too, like, and following up off the ante. If for those of you guys wanting to get better at Marvel Rivals, like just paying attention to what these player comms probably sound like is, I'm going to assume, on another level. Like the communication is flowing for Swamp Gaming. They're locked in.
This Valentina Eve,
Another
yeah.
attempt with Winnie being on the Jeff. Is this going to be enough with the Jeff and Millennia being on the Gambit? They're going to be able to help sustain Forky Dog as they're going to get dove on by Vinny. And even though the attention is split, it does cause Kraz to go down. It's a trade-off with TTK also meeting themselves in the spawn.
Yeah, a lot of 100 Thieves' entire game plan is going to be behind Delena getting this opening pick. Did find one there with Kraz. Going to have to find another. Is able to get ult pretty fast, too, with all those Vanguards out there. But Daze is absolutely popping off. We saw this on Yggdrasil back in week 2. Man can play Strange at an elite level, and seeing all that magic come out easily as Venom falls as well. Another wipe going to happen
Bodied.
for 100 Thieves. Only good news for them is there's still 2 minutes on the clock. Bad news is lots of ults incoming from Swamp, one of which most powerful and lethal combo in the game.
What's up, Nev?
The ready, set, go button, as I always like to say, Cozy.
I haven't seen it
And
proc
the
that
Raging
often,
Royal
actually,
Flush
Snowman.
is in the advantage side of Swamp Gaming. They have it.
Self
for
is on
Gurgly
Iron
Launcher
Fist,
because
holy
they want
shit.
to combo that together with Mello and the Galactic Legend. Keep your eyes out.
I mean, it's
though,
just Psylocke
what
in here,
Vinny
no?
and
But I guess Self
TTK
doesn't play it.
Can do maybe an ante to follow up and shut down the Gambit as Mello pops it first. Raging Royal Flush to follow. Winnie though waiting with the It's Jeff to see if they could take on Valentina before Mello backs away too, and also getting focused down by that Deadpool ultimate. An ante 2 to follow up, and they find Delena. Whether it be on the Psylocke, it's going to be on the Star-Lord, and then Winnie gets shut down too after popping the It's Jeff.
Yeah, interesting ban hammer there, and just playing with their food at this point. Fully ready on the defensive as well. I mean, Daze has all he needs in this kid. Look how far Daze is up for the rest. Just once he's hungry for more. Gonna go and look for TTK now. Rotation. And go ahead and go to the left side. Here comes the Raging Royal. This is the fight that 100 Thieves have to win. If not here, then win. Vicky, Forky Dog, trying to stay safe. They know exactly who they're going for, right? Just great awareness from both strategists backed up. And there's the Happy Holidays. And oh my gosh, the slam down from the thing. Delena sit down. Says
Big Ben.
Kraz, It's disgusting.
Big man.
Kraz more like crazy, man, because he's got something else.
time is it, right?
Clobbering time to shut down any sort of happy holidays. I mean, we know it's not the season, right? And Mello finding
What
Self-
characters do
I
you
mean,
think
Self
are the
even
most
going
entertaining
over
for
to
pro
the
play?
desperate swap on the Iron Fist. Can
Any
anything
matchups like
be
these,
done?
like where you're playing like
100 Thieves are
mobile
definitely
characters,
trying
I
to
think
break
these
through the chokehold,
matchups
and
are
this
way
is
more
the issue,
interesting.
right? The give and
Instead
take.
of like
You don't ban the Elsa,
fucking
then you have to
triple
deal with
Elsa
the Gambit.
mirror. That's
Now
so
you're dealing
boring
with
to
starting
watch.
things off on the attack, and it's been so difficult when Swamp Gaming have everything.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I call him Scrooge, right? Hates Christmas. Either way, you have now Bellaphobia and Valentina getting right back up to speed, getting that legendary ready to go. TTK trying to get that banhammer rolling to get this team the winning advantage, but nothing at it. Valentina now and the strategist getting it done, padding the stats. It is an absolute disgusting wipe after wipe. Goodbye.
I don't know why
Thieves.
Iron
Go
Fist,
back to
though.
Jail. Lower brackets.
Like, I swear Jean is
Ready
like
to go.
way better than Iron Fist here.
Man, this is their last
Yeah,
desperation
or
play.
Star.
Delena
They have
throwing
Star
at the
too.
portal,
Like
looking for more days though.
maybe
Trying to counter as
no,
well.
no.
This is
I
insane.
don't think it's Iron Fist,
100
bro.
Thieves are suffering right now.
Not
with
into
the
Rogue.
100 crimes that we're currently seeing being committed. Millennia at least
Who's the
by
best
Tracy
team?
goes
Probably
over and
Liquid
over
Citadel.
against Here, Forky Dog has hands. Delena, I do not think has been able to play the game. Galactic Legend, nobody to touch. 100 Thieves cannot even poke one toe on this.
It's either
point.
Liquid Citadel or Swamp.
Oh my, it's like, you know what? Maybe that's why they banned the Gambit as well. It's like, and this is the problem. It's kind of the same there with Liquid. What do you try to get rid of? Because they're good at anything. They have great strategists. They have an insane duelist. They have, you know, solid tanks across the board as well. So you give them something no matter what. And Valentina showing why Gambit is one to fear on her side. But yeah, 100 Thieves is going to have to play the defense of a lifetime because I don't think Swamp Gaming could have done that any better.
And you talked about like the awareness of the strategist as Forky Dog, by the way, as hovering over the strat pool. That's going to be interesting because we saw Forky Dog on the invis, maybe swapping over. We're going to have to see if they roll out with this. But you mentioned Forky Dog having the awareness and also getting some help heals from Valentina just in case as a safety precaution when the invisible boundary came out. And you have to play like that when you're dealing with a Gambit.
Is it cold?
What
What do you mean?
You know those antis are going to come out. You know these pros, they're trying to communicate and focus down on one target. You do not want to go down with that invisible boundary. Whereas we saw some big antis from both sides at some points, but then Delena honestly was just not able to play the game a lot of the times. Was constantly getting shut down. And we saw Delena actually get shut down a few times in 1v1 duels with Valentina.
Yeah, at one point you had Self there on Iron Fist, like just a little Easter egg cameo. Like, it's like that. If there's one tell sign of a team kind of falling down, is whenever you get just the crazy swaps in. Obviously, Self plays a great Iron Fist, but either way, trying to get something to work here. Here comes the team. Portal in together. Gamma's out. Shields ready. Daze is hunting. Ready for that magic. Throwing it on TTK. TTK at the Merc. Trying to do his best to keep this team back. They got to get one pick to get the snowball rolling. This team has done it the whole time, Vic. Looking for more. Great use of just good. Okay, 287 down. A lot of pressure on them. They can finish this off. If Scatter, though, is going to try to find something with the Rogue, and this is going to be it for Winnie.
And one shot.
Oh
All
no,
right.
but Winnie's back against literally the edge of the map. The Luna goes out too. No sustainability for 100 Thieves. At TTK activates the banhammer here, but Kraz with the snipe finds Self. No bodies of 100 Thieves lasting on this point. It's just a matter of time, and Swamp Gaming looking for the speed run to end this series in a very clean 3-0 fashion.
100 Thieves, I can't feel you as Rogue gets rid of the Gambit. The disrespect to her lover. That was an absolute masterclass from Swamp Gaming. Exactly what they planned going into this thing. Everything worked out perfectly for them. 100 Thieves really have to figure out how to get a game plan together.
Guys, what if it was backwards and Gambit was the tank
players on
and
the other
Rogue
side.
was
I
the
mean, Vic,
support?
Swamp Gaming, there's just no Achilles heel to this team.
What kind of
I mean,
timeline
look,
does that look like?
Again, I don't like to.
Is
put
this game
so much
infinitely
money on
better?
Springbucks, but when 100 Thieves apparently are
Because it's
like,
not ruined by Gambit for 4 months?
against Swamp Gaming, I mean, obviously, like there's
There's a
definitely
freeze
something that
running
needs
in
to be
April
worked
in
on,
Texas?
but
What the
even better
fuck?
to see the consistency still flow onto a tournament day where it matters as Swamp Gaming progress through the winner side of the bracket. Valentina, your MVP, she's out here with the 16k healing as well as playing for Peels for Forky Dog, who didn't go down once, by the way. And then you look at the other side of 100. This is just so uncharacteristic to see, Cozy.
Yeah, for sure. And there's just
Support
so many pain
Rogue
points
sounds
to
awful?
highlight
No,
that
literally.
It almost speaks for itself, right? Sometimes, you know,
I don't know
less
how
is
you'd
the
ever make
better,
Rogue a
especially
support.
when looking at kind of a dominating performance like that. Either way, man, Swamp Gaming, just more to say about the impressive survival as well with it. Gaskin, I know that you were watching from the sidelines, and what do you have to say for how well Swamp Gaming played that versus the Thieves?
What am I pinning?
3 casualties.
I have no idea.
Just 3 throughout the entire thing. I mean, that just shows how difficult it is to pick them
What?
off.
I'm not even.
Just so well coordinated, always covering each
I was
other.
gonna
It was
listen to
something
a
we've
Link
been
Sally
mentioning all
comment,
preseason,
like-
just how good they are
Yeah.
at surviving and making sure that no one goes down.
Link
no
Sally
one
is
gets
like on thin
isolated,
ice, bro.
and
This
making
guy is like
themselves
so
very
close to getting
difficult
permit.
to take down. Unbelievable for
legit.
Swamp Gaming. I
Like-
think we expected nothing less. Like, we know what they're capable of, but at the same time, we always want to have a better match. We want to have a closer match. We wanted 100 Thieves to show us what
Gambit's
they could
too much
do,
of a boy
but I
wife
think
to
it
be.
is
What
back
does
to
that
the
even mean,
drawing
bro?
board. I think they have been able to excel slightly, and they've been able
Like,
to
what?
get to like the mid tier now. They just can't quite reach the likes of Swamp Gaming and Team Liquid for me, and I do think there is still a lot to do. But with it being preseason, I guess
Does
it's not the
Gaskin
worst
even
time to
play
be working
anymore?
these things out.
I feel like I haven't
Vicky.
seen him
They are
since. No,
definitely
he
a
doesn't play
team who
anymore.
We have to look out for in the lower bracket now. Because
Gaskin?
remember,
Yeah.
they're not done yet. That was just in the
Doesn't he
winners
do, like,
bracket,
video
so they
editing
still
now?
can have that run in the lower
I
bracket.
think
Do you
so,
we
but
could
he
see
doesn't,
them
like, play.
go on
I
a
don't
tear
see him
through that
around.
lower side?
I definitely can. I feel like, I mean, after the
I remember
results
he
that
came
we
back
just
for
saw
one
today,
season, he
this
was
is going
streaming
to
in,
be
like,
a lot to
bronze on his
dissect,
main
right?
account,
So,
so-
you know, you gotta make sure that you have the opportunity to turn things around, because we got another match day tomorrow, so time is of the essence. But still, when it comes to even games like that, everyone, if you take a look at your own losses, even if you get completely stomped, there is so much to learn out of this. And I think for 100 Thieves, it does start at the pick and ban phase. When do you start changing things up? I think the number one thing, even though we did see the ban on the Elsa eventually, is if you're gonna try to match a comp, you have to do it better. And if they're not excelling on the Gambit composition, when you take a look at Swamp Gaming, there's obviously something that needs to be worked on if these comps aren't.
Are you in the
flowing
stream? My
the
power
hands of
went
these
out, bro.
players.
The only trouble going up against Swamp Gaming, though, is if you get rid of the Elsa and you leave Gambit up, suddenly Valentina is going to be in a position where she can play Gambit. And Cozy, we know how incredible Valentina is on Gambit, or any strategist for that matter. How difficult is it to play against a good backline? Because I think that that's something that we've been noticing throughout preseason, just how important a strong backline is. And Swamp Gaming, they have one of the best.
Yeah, I mean, the stats, right? Whenever you look at getting 5 and 4 final hits,
2 at the
compared
moment?
to
No, it's
1
3.
and 0, it's like just so much more than that extra healing. But on top of that, I think what they do well is positioning. Like, a great example is when that Gambit ult went off. We saw them perfectly hide in the cavern, ready to know. They know exactly what 100 Thieves is looking for. So when you blow all your Qs and there's nothing to find, especially because you have someone like Invis who's impossible to find, I think it just shows how well their rotation is. But yeah, what blows me away is both these teams essentially added 2 new players to their roster. All right, both of them. One looked like they've been 6 together for years. The other looked like they continue to try to find themselves in all of this. And that's what I think is so amazing about the team. You know, having strategists, such an important role for this game, be newcomers for this team.
Oh, I'm
And
lagging.
it's essentially one of the big, points of why they're so good. It's amazing to see.
And Vicky, I mean, as Cozy is speaking, like, I think chemistry is a very important thing, right? You want to be able to have that chemistry. You want to be able to be together for a long time so that you can build that as well. There is going to be changes happening regardless. It doesn't have to be 100 Thieves, though. They could still take this time to build and say, look, if everyone else changes, then maybe we will still have one up on everyone else as well. How important do you think it is that these teams don't rush to make team changes going after preseason?
I think it's really important. I think, if you've really used up all your resources, not in terms of just coach and players, right? An analyst is really important too, which, by the way, like, a lot of people try to coincide both coach and analyst together. They are 2 separate roles, and they both do individual things. Sometimes you will have the coach try to take that on to themselves, but I think splitting some of that workload.
Blade
and
pulling an
having another pair of
SQC?
eyes is
I'm just
incredibly
waiting for this
important.
shit to be done.
And
Get to the next
if I could
fucking
be a
series,
prophet
man.
right now and just looking at how that
I don't want to
bracket
risk
shaped up
getting
this
into
week,
another
like-
game because I don't want
like,
my
let's
power to
say,
go out, bro.
Yeah, we lost in our next series, goes down to that lower bracket. There's a high chance here that 100 Thieves will maybe have to face off against them. So we're going to have to see how that works out. But I'm even more excited to talk about that strong foundation of this team when it comes to the strategist, Gaskin.
Yes, I am, and we're going to have Valentina on board with us. Valentina, what an incredible performance that was from you and the rest of the squad. I'm delighted that we've been able to get you on because you have blown us away with your ability as a strategist. How are you guys at the moment? Like, did you expect that one to be as easy as it looked?
Well,
Rogue
with
here was kind of
MJDs, we
hard.
haven't really ever struggled that much, and we've always kind of had a pretty good time against them. But no, they probably weren't as hard as Lunettes to be as nice as possible.
How does it feel when you see a lock-in ban phase go through twice, Elsa kind of gets through, and then in the end Elsa gets banned and you get to have Gambit and get to have a field day? Surely that must be the best feeling ever as a strategist, to be able to get given one of your best heroes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like either between me or
So,
Mello,
Respect.
and I think it's like pick your poison. So either you let Mello get Elsa and he carries the game, or you let me get Elsa, or sorry, I get Gambit and then I just carry the game. It feels good.
Yeah.
Listen, hey Valentina, it's been so fun to watch you as a player. You're the GOAT. It's been awesome to see you back in MRCs to now, just to see the evolution of you as a player, but also going from ranked demon to just certified pro, and every sense of the word, you're the GOAT. But let me tell you, or let me ask you, obviously you guys scrim a lot against Team Liquid, and that's gonna, I don't want to call it early, but that looks like it could be the matchup coming up. Ask me, how does this team stack up against them, and what do you do to ensure that you do walk away with a victory against a team that you know so well, both being good and someone familiar?
Well, I have a lot of confidence in my team, and Liquid is definitely our strongest competitor, and we're really, we really respect them, but I have a lot of faith in my team. I love my team, and I love my teammates, and they're all so nice to me, and I love working with Porky, and I love working with Kaz, and Danny, and Mello. And I love working with my whole team, and I think we can beat them as long as we just work together.
Awesome. It's just great to have you on here. I've been
Can I
waiting
get a
to get
Discord
the
stream going,
Valentina
maybe?
interview, so I'm pumped. Thank you so
Yep.
much for coming on. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so happy to finally talk to Valentina. And you guys are like having a party back there. Someone's like throwing it back over on the other side, but you guys are having a good time, and I like the energy that you guys have. I mean, the way that you talk about your team,
Thank
the
you.
respect that you have
Yep.
for the competition. When you take a look at Liquid Citadel, I believe when we had Cooper on here yesterday, they reflected something very similar too. Like, he was basically saying that they respect you guys a lot. I specifically asked them about the backline and how they felt about Swamp Gaming's backline, and they showcased that respect.
Yo, why
Going
everyone
back
got their
into
feet out,
what
bro?
could
Like,
be
come on.
the inevitable. How would you guys
We're on
feel?
interview, man.
You look at this team, and then you look at the action that's
Who
happening.
let the
in
dogs
EMEA.
out, bro?
Are Swamp Gaming
shit.
and Liquid Citadel like the hopes that we need in the Americas when it comes to dealing with EMEA? How do you guys feel when it comes to looking at that region from the top of the top?
I mean, I've always looked up to other players like Sci-Fi from VP, and I always really liked Fate from Navi. And I think, like, in terms of our region, I also just like a lot of our teams that we have. And when it comes to EU, I do think we can beat them. I think, like, NA is really good, and I really like most of the players. I love Chime, I love Stinkers, I love Fumei, I love Kurova. I think they're so good. I think they can do really, really well into EU. And I think we have so much talent and so much more to bring.
Can I ask Valentina, obviously I just pointed this out, but both you and 100 Thieves had two new players come into the team. You were one of those new players coming into Swamp Gaming. How have you guys clicked so well, so fast, like you've been playing together for so long? I've listened into some of the comms on social media. It cracks me up. Like, I love hearing y'all's comms as a team too.
What?
It sounds both
Oh, my
panicked,
bubble.
but also organized. Like, walk me through you joining, what was this core four a little bit, right? And just showing that you guys have been like a family all along kind of thing.
I mean, as soon as I joined the team, there was one person that like I immediately clicked with, and it was like Mello. Me and Mello kind of just like clicked, and we like had like so many jokes, and like this team was like really accepting, and they were really open, and like obviously if you know anything about me, my comms get pretty crazy, but they all love it, and they all find it so funny, and I don't know, I couldn't ask for anything better.
I
Amazing.
mean, Valentina, we are so lucky to have you with an interview. I think your team is very lucky to have you as well, with how incredible you've been playing so far. Final question from our end. Obviously, we have Black Cat being released, has been released as well now. not going to be played throughout preseason, but looking forward, you are incredible on White Fox. There's a lot of synergy with Black Cat and White Fox. Do you think that your
really,
team
Gaskin,
will
is
benefit
there?
from some Black Cat play?
Absolutely. I think Danny will be amazing at it. Or sorry, I think Daze will be amazing at it, and I think Mello will also be probably really good at it as well. And I'm really, really excited to see it, especially with all the clips that I see all over Twitter and TikTok. I think she's going to be a great addition to the game.
Well, we can't wait to see you on Black Cat, or at least your team on Black Cat. I'm sure you'll be still on the strategist as always. Congratulations again on your win. Best of luck in your next matches, and we really appreciate you coming on for the interview.
Thank you.
Very glad we were able to get Valentina. Cozy and I, when I joined his podcast, we were trying to build a team, and we were fighting over who would get Valentina on our roster. I say fighting, there wasn't much of a fight. Basically, I took a gamble, and I was like, I won't pick her straight away and see if Cozy doesn't quite, and instantly he locked her in. So I was pretty annoyed about that one. But an amazing interview. She's very positive, isn't she, Vicky?
Yeah, I love that too. We need more community members like that, and I think Valentina has been such a prime example of what grinding and hard work results in. Because Valentina, as Cozy mentioned in the interview, being this ranked grinder, going through the MRC, here in an all-star lineup in the MRI, and still finding all that success, guys.
I'm not racist. I
Just
voted for
so
Obama.
much success, and it is a
Good
beautiful
comms.
thing to watch as well. And I'm very excited to see what
Not
Swap
racist
Gaming
either,
do
I'm friends
in
with
that
you.
winners final. But of course, we
Yeah.
have to find out who they are going to be playing against. Is it going to be? Yeah, we lost. Is it going to be Team Liquid Citadel? There's only one way to find out, and to do that, we're going to go for a quick break. But when we come back, we will have that series, and we're going to find out who else is going to go to that winners final.
Hey guys, my
Can
name is
Tank
Ryan
will not
Simpson,
wall
and
jump?
what's the
I swear it's, like,
I've been
so
playing
hard on
Bubble
this
to the
era.
point where you
Who
guys
the
in
hell is
chat
Parker
will know
Lewis?
what's the matter with you, but we've
That's
got
my
a
name,
really
Aaron.
big season to go through. We've finally seen all 4 major regions.
Wait,
play
Aaron
out,
doesn't know
this
your
is
name.
Asia, China,
Yeah.
EMEA, and Americas, all at least debuting in their pre-season.
What's up,
And let's
Lucia?
realize what has changed. So we have to start with the Glortrox in the room, which is Elsa, who actually fell down a bit in popularity to the point that Gambit is the first time actually overtaken her to be the most powerful, most impactful character in the game. And a lot of people ask me, like, how do you gauge this? How do I know all of this stuff? Well, I have a system that I use with all of the drafts that we've seen across all 225 games. I use this system called threat level, which goes from 1 to 100. 100 being an Avengers level threat. Hotly contested, a very influential character when it comes to the draft and compositions of the meta so far. And out of a score up to 100, Elsa's score was 99 after the first week. It could not have gone better for her, but since then it has dropped down to 93, and Gambit's
Where's
context
Dogman
is
been?
95. Which
He
is
was
sort of
casting
surprised
earlier.
Casting
in
forever.
the fight.
He was literally
Was he?
casting
So
it.
this doesn't mean that Elsa was involved in 93% of drafts.
Yeah, my bad, I
and
wasn't
7%
watching.
of the
Yeah,
time
no
she was
worries.
used. She has been involved in every single game of Ignite so far, other than one, where Rejects and RVLE in Asia Pacific just didn't decide to touch her in draft at all. That's one game out of 225, might I add. A drop in score doesn't mean that she's just not popular or she's not strong. It just means that she's not as contested as much in the start of drafts, which is really where those threatening characters tend to stay. Because Elsa is good in every type of composition, removing her is just a good way to influence the draft more. Anybody can play around Elsa, whether you're playing Dive, Triple Strategist, Convergence, Convoy, Domination, any type of map, Elsa is just good on it with the amount of stuff that she can do. You remove that, you kind of force other teams to be a little bit more uncomfortable on other types of compositions. And if the other team decide to try and protect Gambit instead, that's fine, because we'll remove the likes of Star-Lord, because the combination of ultimates between
I just got-
Star-Lord
okay.
and Gambit, which I was going to call Royal Legend. You guys can decide between that and Galactic Flush, but I know which one I'm picking. You can get rid of the Star-Lord if a Gambit is protected, or even the likes of Rogue that go up so much when it comes to her strength because of that combination with Gambit. You just remove the characters around Gambit if he is protected, and a lot of teams tend to start to struggle. So Elsa is being protected less and banned out a little bit more, and whilst she is being banned out first in a lot of games still, she's still very strong, might I add. 93 out of 100 score is still S+, so yeah, she's still strong. But other teams are still very much committed to getting rid of the Gambit. But if Elsa's not being protected anymore, who is? Who's contesting her there? Well, Gambit, for one, but also Mantis has gone up massively in popularity. Notably as a protect option because Mantis has amazing team-ups with the likes of Loki and Groot, who are still pretty good with that combination. But because the likes of Mantis has damage boost, she synergizes with everybody. Soul Resurgence is a really good offensive and defensive ultimate. And most importantly, she is one of the staple characters when it comes to triple strategist. She can pair with whoever. If the other team decide to ban out Loki, Invisible Woman, the Mantis can make other characters around her work.
I actually hate my picture on that side, Aaron. I think I look horrible.
Means running triple strategist.
One look at video?
Like
yeah.
Yeah, you do. I knew
but if I had to show you
talking
guys
about.
a graph of what this would look like, it would look like the following. Granted, graphic design isn't really my passion here. And it's not a perfect system to gauge strength because it's a hero.
I think you look hot, thanks.
About the draft, which characters have been banned out and protected.
I agree.
The hero shooter, you can switch characters at any given point.
Thanks, buddy.
The two things I want to know. Almost half of the top 20 heroes in this list are deemed as threatening. It's strategists. 9 out of 20.
Yeah, get it changed, Aaron.
And 6 vanguards, but 9 strategists.
I can find a picture for
and
you.
I don't think there's that many strategists missing from this list at this point, to be honest, either. Even White Fox has been banned out a bit. But also, I wanted to note the big drop-off between Elsa, Gambit. There's a big drop-off between them, and then Mantis, Deadpool, Vanguard, and then another big drop-off before we get to the likes of Invisible Woman, Loki, Ultron, etc. I'm very curious to see what some of the regions can do.
Alright, Aaron, sounds good, Beast.
And see what other characters that might not be on this list might be starting to climb when people realize how good they are. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Welcome back, all you beautiful people, to Marvel Rivals Ignite preseason playoffs. Gaskin alongside Cozy and Vicky here. And guys, we've had a 3-0. It was a very quick one. Swamp Gaming, they marched on into that winners final. But now we have to find out who is going to be playing against them. Will it be the dominant force of Team Liquid Citadel, or will it be the new
cut all my hair off?
boys
Never.
on the roster? Is it going to be Yeah We Lost, who have looked so incredible thus far, but maybe is it just one step too far? Cozy, let's talk about Team Liquid Citadel.
Keep it as is, keep what as is.
As a team at the moment, they look pretty untouchable, don't they?
They do, but hey, listen, even gods can bleed. If you look over at the EMEA scene, VP losing today. Now, that was to Na'Vi. Yeah, we lost Na'Vi. I don't know.
Keep the
but
picture?
I can tell
No,
you
I'll put up a
that
better
even
picture.
These teams that look, undefeatable can still lose, but they haven't even shown
It's not Pakistan.
Dude, why did they-
weakness, right? And it's because of what we just
No,
saw
PK
with
stands for
Swamp Gaming. It's
Pakistan.
like, there's
No,
so
it
many
doesn't.
angles that you have to catch them on an off day. Yeah, we
It doesn't?
lost, though. They did say when they went up against them last time, we were just completely playing off. We're out of sync. We'll see what Yeah We Lost puts together here, but Liquid stacked across the board.
And Vicky, we heard that, for Yeah We Lost, teams kind of been avoiding them a little bit, scrim dodging, don't want to play them because they don't play the game the right way, maybe. I've heard this in other games as well, teams being avoided because they don't play the meta. Well, Yeah We Lost are redefining the meta, and this team is a joy to watch, isn't it?
It's so hard to bet against this team because they're literally like the wild card team. They're not like meta slaves, and they like to play at their own pace. But the biggest question here, would that be enough against a team like Team Liquid Citadel? We have to see Kendrick, Zatex. I mean, even though, let's talk about it, like taking the driving seat Jitward in a lot of these interesting dual pool plays that we've had before. So little things that at least Team Liquid Citadel have been able to sit back and watch because maybe they weren't really expecting to go off against Yeah We Lost.
Yeah, Jitwood was popping off yesterday, and for me, I was finally at that point where I was like, yeah, this is where he's at. This is the level that I expected him to be at, because before, there was a little bit of struggles here and there in certain games, but we really saw Jitwood at his very best, and I do think there is even higher of a skill ceiling there. On the other side, for Team Liquid Citadel, Cozy, they are a team who have yet to bleed. I know you said that they can bleed, but do you think it is something that, as we look at them as a team, is there any way you can break through this Team Liquid roster?
Yeah, if you try to look at everything that people have tried to do for them, not a lot has proven successful. We saw like the full-on Cooper and Nero try to ban them, didn't work. But Vanguards, both, try to get banned out, I think was the most success that we saw all the way back on week 1 when Pauly and Spark Chief had like quite everything banned from them. However, it really just depends on a few things. Speedery is a big kind of, I would say, anchor point for the team as well on how he plays for them. Obviously, just an absolutely disgusting daredevil because Energy can hold down the front line for them, and Streeter is just so flexible. We saw that in teams of the past that he's played in. But yeah, this team's stacked across the board, and it's just the amount of talent and communication. We said that yesterday. It wasn't just the talent. It was that they seem so posed, ready for any situation. No big egos. Love everything about them.
A fun stat is that Liquid Citadel have not picked a map thus far in preseason because of how it works. Obviously, the first one randomized, and then whoever loses gets to pick after the fact. And they haven't lost yet, so they have just been at the whim of either the randomness or the other team selecting it. And Vicky, they still find themselves with a 100%.
No, my power did not go out.
How difficult is that for a
Here,
team
look,
like
I'll show you the
Yellow
picture.
to go
I'll show you
up
guys the
against them
picture. I'm gonna
and say, well, you know, if we do lose this first matchup, where on earth do we go?
That's the issue, right? Because when you're dealing with like unorthodox compositions, anything could happen. But this is also a team that, when you take a look at like the benefits that Swamp Gaming coming out of like the previous series too, even though Swamp Gaming have dropped one map, so they don't have that same perfect record that we've seen from Liquid Citadel. It's about the flexibility. That's always been the name of the game. It's always been the most important thing in Marvel Rivals, whether you look at the MRI, MRC, or even in your own respective gameplay. You have to be incredibly flexible because when it comes to the pick and ban phase that we only have here in the MRI, there's only so many bans, there's only so many safety picks that you have, and when you could provide
Oh, I
like
have
the
to
rock,
look
paper,
through a bunch of
scissors, the
pictures of
option select that
myself.
you
Let me
have
find one.
When, okay, the Elsa's banned, then we get to go Gambit, and we just get to Gambit diff you. That's the biggest issue that I'm seeing a lot of teams deal with.
Who
So,
arches your brows?
as we
No
get
one.
set up Gaskin, Krakow will be the first map we go to in this series.
Well, I mean, Krakow is where we're going to head here, Cozy. In terms of a map that maybe can give we lost a real chance to disrupt things, do you feel like this is a good opportunity for them to start off?
This has got to be, right? You know, oftentimes you hear like if an underdog
Which one is the,
quote-unquote team is going to win, which, hey,
Never
yeah, we
mind,
lost
actually.
it yesterday. You've got to
Wait.
try to take the first dom, especially
Oh, never mind,
against
I see.
Liquid Citadel, right? You get this win, it gives you the momentum, obviously, win-wise, but also, like, you finally put a little bit of doubt. Can you get a series going? And doms can swing either way. The thing is, not only the last time they played, it was a quick 2-0, and then the next map was a 1-0. Over before you knew
Okay,
it, right? And
chat,
so
let me get your
they gotta
opinion
get that mental
on,
out of there. Don't look at the names. We
I
hear
sent like
Jesse say it all the
4
time.
to
They don't look at who
Arian,
they're up
but I don't know
against.
which one
They
I
don't
like
think
the
they're
most.
high themselves either. They just look at the match ahead of them. For Yellow lost. We see them sometimes adjust a little bit slow if the first kind of comp that they had planned out didn't work out.
Hold on,
their
chat, I gotta
way,
open them all up
something like
individually.
Spider-Man, and then we get the Venom on Jitward. So I'm curious to see what this opening is for them.
And the way that this one's been set up, it almost feels like the good versus the bad a little bit with how these teams are being seen by one another. You've got the structured practice team.
Actually,
of
I think
Liquid
it's just gotta be
Citadel who like to
between
play the game the way that they think they should be playing it, and then
this
you've got these
one
new guys
or
who
this
come into
one.
the scene and change things up and are playing a little bit
For
cheesy.
Liquipedia, guys, which
and
one do you
now
think?
there's a little bit of a standoff between the two teams with a lot to
Gotta be the
prove
first.
in
Bro,
this
the second one
matchup.
looks like a Captain
Vicky,
Coach
who do you
photo.
think would have more to say
Alright.
off the back of a victory?
don't gotta
Do
hate,
you
I'm
think
just
yeah,
asking
we lost
opinions.
would suddenly be
I'm not
like,
saying- I'm not saying-
That's why you should be scrimming us. That's why you should
Neither?
be
What?
letting
What's
us
wrong
in.
with these
Or do you think on the
pictures?
other side, Team Liquid Citadel will be like, that's why we
Was
didn't.
this your
scrim.
Twitter profile for a
Yeah.
while?
Yeah.
Because imagine, like,
I remember
all
that.
right, I'll
Yeah,
be
this is a
honest
good
here,
picture.
guys. This is gonna be hard because this
You look
is a
good in
best of
both?
five,
Yeah,
so, like,
thank
there's
you.
more
Fucking
opportunities
Aaron,
for
dickhead.
how we lost in this run back potential.
Other one's better?
But Team Liquid Citadel is just on another level.
Except for
Right?
the
Like,
first
the
one?
thing is that when it comes to bragging rights,
Why your
Liquid
pants
Citadel,
short? It's
they
like a
kind of, like,
stylistic
they
thing.
stand
It's
on
not
business,
like
and it's just another day at work. Like, run it back. We'll just do it
Why are your pants
again.
so short, bro?
We're ready to sit, you know, in that final round, waiting for whoever's gonna face off.
where the
against
aura
us
from
in
it.
the-
What are you
that
talking
lower
about,
side of the
Dogman?
bracket, 'cause
Or
that's why they're
Dogman?
on the lower
I always say
side of the bracket.
Dogman whenever you use your
Creating
name,
some
bro.
narrative, right? The script writer is working extra hard tonight. But then if you're we lost and we at least take a map, I think
Alright.
that will be the
Never
momentum
mind.
shifter. Because if that's possible, we lost is a team that they'll send all the chefs to the kitchen, or you know what they say, like, that's how the food gets
Bro,
burnt quickly.
why did I
So
just
we have
get
to
ran
make
at by a
sure, you know, they're not
Daredevil and a
conjuring
Black Cat as
anything too
Spider-Man?
Crazy, but at least crazy enough to be a wrench on Team
Flash.
Liquid Citadel side, because again, with all these teams playing way more of the same compositions that you could expect, here you have we lost that just goes against the grain, which, you know, if they haven't been getting scrimmed against by the majority of these teams, like they said in the interview, Team Liquid Citadel may not really know what to expect going into the series.
Cozy, I know you had a thought there.
Yeah.
Go on.
I mean, I just think, first of all, yeah, I mean, to answer your question again, too, I mean, if Yeah We Lost wins this, I mean, Jitward stream's going to be must-watch TV. I mean, this is going to be absolute crazy. He'll be in the ranked games going wild as well. But yeah, listen, we talked about the survivability of this backline of TLC over and over and over. So it's going to be crazy when you have a team that's so aggressive, like Yeah We Lost, against those that just never seem to die. That's what I'm looking out for. Jitward, who... he dies a lot, right? But he also makes up for it on the back end. Can the glass cannon build come through for YWL? We're excited to get this thing
Okay, Chad, what about
underway.
this one?
Gaskin, that's going to be one of the big moments.
This one's good, right?
This will be, you know, as big of a crazy sweep
You gotta use
as
YPK,
people
bro.
think. I think Yeah We Lost might have some bark to show.
I mean, if we've learned anything in this region, it is the unexpected. We might have had, you know, a pretty straightforward matchup previously, but I'm sure that Yeah We Lost will try and shake things up. But there is only one way to find out. It's Team Liquid Citadel, the #1 team in the region against Yeah We Lost. Guys, enjoy this one.
Oh, Vicky, you know, as a bold man, and I was the only one that picked Yeah We Lost yesterday, I'm going to be honest, I'm not bold enough to pick them here in my predictions to win against TLC. I do have them falling, but hey, there's no one that would love it more. Let's go and jump into this ban phase, and again, we see how teams try to attack TLC and what they want to do. It's going to be the Elsa for Yeah We Lost. I think that's obviously a great staple pick, getting both Gambit and Elsa underway. Okay.
I was gonna say, Cozy, you sound like the proud dad when you get to see Yeah We Lost and you saw them win yesterday.
Oh
You're like,
my
I
God.
called it, and then now you have to see them deal like with the school bullies. And with the Ultron Protect from Liquid Citadel's side, this is obviously something that we've seen Speedery flex over to here too, and it also
You want
highlights
people
the
to know that
flexibility
you're
the team has in
mysterious
general.
and nonchalant.
Look at that! They banned the Mantis after seeing the Protect on the Elsa.
Hey,
Once again,
Parker,
everybody, this is
what's
kind of
up?
how it
damage
starts.
we're on Daredevil?
Anything less than 15k, you're trolling.
So 4K probably isn't that good.
Honestly, Chief, it's not looking good. Light, look straight at the camera and what? What? Can the stream? No, we're cooked. Sorry guys, we're going back to the main stream.
East Coast, and we've gotten our invitations, Cozy, to our last series of the day here in Americas, guys. Team Liquid Citadel, the Titans of the Americas region right now, facing off against the wild card of a team. Yeah, we lost Jitward. He's got free reign over.
Yeah, you are fat as
Vortex
fuck,
gets
Bubbles.
away with
You're
the
obese,
Elsa.
bro.
Again, those cryo bans could also kind of be a bait and
Oh,
punish
Bubbles.
that we see a lot of teams.
No,
sometimes they
Bubbles
talk about
deserves it. He's a
Yeah.
fat
but,
fuck.
you know, display it here too in
What
the
do Bubbles
pick
do?
and bans when he comes to that first ban too.
He ate 7
They
slices
all
of
got to say,
pizza.
too, it's like TLC.
It's not even
They
that
all
much.
got to play what they
Bro, I
want.
eat more
Maybe
than
not
that.
Spark, but to have
Okay,
Paulie
but you're
Long,
like-
Captain America energy
You know.
on the Psylocke. This is
No,
gonna
I
be
don't
fun
know.
because obviously we
What-
highlighted Kraz a lot.
what are you trying to say,
in our
bro?
last matchup
Don't worry
as
about it,
Caps.
bro.
Didn't really get to see him play.
Please,
that
Israel,
celebration.
let
A
Yeah
lot
We
of
Lost
it,
win.
But Paulie,
I don't think Yeah We Lost is
keeping
winning.
Steve Rogers.
I'd
all
rather
part
them
of
win,
this pro
but-
meta single-handedly. Nero
Well-
too, such a dangerous Jeff as we saw yesterday. But Kendrick.
Listen, all I'm gonna
We
say
saw
is
the White Fox, the Jeff
Cooper
from
is
his
prone
side
to
of
lose
things
to Black
as well.
Panther.
Yeah, we lost. The team based on momentum. They play loose and aggressive. Let's see how a card decides to open it up. Getting a nice little bunny hop there on the Venom.
Gonna be able to close in the gap just as quickly with the bunny hop tech here as Cart. No Hulk needed. Just with the Venom is going to be able to try to dive down, but diving right on top of the entire team before swinging away, was forced to pop the armor rather early. And I like how you did touch up on Polly being on the cap. We did see that Van Pool going crazy, which is why it was
Jitward's on Ultron. Oh my god.
Also doing their own set of homework. Area is going to be unlocked now here on the point, and the fight begins here. Cart is going to take a good amount of that damage, but I also have to highlight Matt's me on the Thor.
Welcome back, Big Walk.
True to being the only Thor that we've seen.
What's wrong?
Yeah, Xantho did such a good job yesterday, even in the losses they had early on. But here comes the early tank pool or strap pool from Cooper.
Oh, we got a DC?
You can go to get rid of Jitward very quickly, and now just like that, the dominoes are falling. Zatex goes as well. So even with the first bit of momentum going, yeah, we lost way. TLC hold strong. Paulie wants a piece of it as well. You see that fist symbol, that melee, oh so lethal. And you know what?
Just in
we
the
can't
wall.
even get the first point gap before the heat is rising in Ignite, Vicky. Oh boy.
I'm not too surprised. You know what? It's just the calm before the storm as we get set up, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. We're going to be waiting out on this pause to make sure everybody is loaded in. You know what? Castro, start the game. Start the game. Don't worry. We're getting it started here, but it's the players that make sure that they have to lock in because
Storm's getting them too? Maybe. Let's go check Jitward's stream. Did his internet go out or did his game just crash? What? Is this a rerun, Peg?
I'm gonna start using that on you.
Is this a rerun?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. No, I need to join the rerun meta, bro. Swear I'm gonna end my stream and just fucking... This is a rerun.
If you start like doing reruns, you gotta give me like a 1 mil channel point thing.
Okay. Bubbles, I've already been streaming for like 7 hours, bro. Why no prediction? L mods?
I'm in the middle
I
of
just got
playing
here,
with
bro.
my best friends.
Like
No, I'm in the middle of playing with my friend on her birthday.
Oh, okay.
I'm here, L mod.
Okay. Can she boot up the stream or what? What's up, Aaron? Nothing? Alright.
You know, traditional things, but maybe with the way that Spark Chief and Paulie play, you know, most Vanguards, right? Obviously being space makers is one thing, and then being that front line, well, they're ever since the word of space makers. They are constantly at the back line causing them. I don't even see Paulie on the cams half the time because he's just back throwing shields. Jitward flying away for his life. That's the typical Paulie way when we do get to see him on the cap.
Yeah, I mean, they
Sure,
don't
Link.
have an invisible one if you're looking at Liquid Citadel, which sometimes could be the demise when it comes to dealing like with Thor, you're trying to get away, but then you get pulled back into the action. But you do have the isolation that could come out as Cooper being on that triple strat line up together with that strat pool, and then you have the team up that you have with Nero being on the Jeff. Like, as we keep mentioning too, you only have so many pick and bans here, and the flexibility that Liquid Citadel have answers to a lot of maybe these unknown compositions that we could expect Yaoi Lost to roll out with. And even when you're trying to enable Zatex, who gets away with the Elsa, remember, we saw that Mantis ban, so you still will not have the damage boost impact.
We can't listen to Squidward laugh this much, guy. Like, I'm sorry.
It's so bad.
Like, we can't.
Holy drama.
What drama?
The pause drama.
Oh yeah, I forgot to fucking hit the goddamn co-stream button, bro.
Things aren't going their way. You just pointed out the Thor as an example. Like, what are some of their backup plans? Because they like to go triple strat a lot as well in different matchups, but all the stocks were purchased for the duelists, right? Both the saves and what they wanted to, you know, game plans. Zatex getting a wipe second there. is not what they can have, especially with
that we have seen in other games.
Oh my, you're a beast.
I'm hit. Cover me.
Sometimes
Here we go.
just to have a teammate who sees things.
Yeah, but this is just horrible.
No, he's got that.
Chop up.
Oh yeah, he's on that.
Yeah, this looks really playable.
They're sneaking in from behind.
There's still work to be done.
How are we losing unmirrored Elsa?
I don't know. Maybe because it's
pretty bad.
DLC.
Healers around?
Be your best self.
You're on my radar.
Yep. I don't think they win in this. Oh god. DPS pool is actually better than Daredevil here. I'm not even trolling. Daredevil's the worst hero in the game. And at what they're playing.
Look at him just like trying to throw at the Ultron. It just doesn't hit anything.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I deliver a new kind of
Be
justice
strong
now.
together.
Divine justice.
Oh.
Games.
No, sure, that's a good call out for sure. I mean, I think, first of all, we're just getting started, so we don't get a. You can only get away with that, right? If you're a team with mass talent. Obviously, you're getting rid of like two birds with one stone, a great strange player. On, yeah, we lost. But also, just no shenanigans, right? Like, they got the point cap, they allowed that in, but no portal comeback, sustain, none of that. And just like that, TLC taking dominantly the first zone of domination. Jitward does have the devil cart to join. Hey, I'm not crazy here. Mass did play well at the back half, but I can tell you one thing, right? Yeah, we lost yesterday because of the way they won. They're not going to so fast change everything, right? We over and over said, change the bands, change the lineup. That's not the way they play, right? They sometimes like to go ice skating uphill, as Blade would say. 10 seconds to open up.
Yeah,
the
as
doors.
Blade would
Looking at
say.
the ults. Vic, what do you like?
Right now with Jitward, at least
Somebody's
letting the
always
devil
trying to
up, they can
skate
get the
uphill.
follow-up.
Yeah.
without Also having the anti.
AKA my
It's
entire
not like
existence
Hero
as a
and
character.
Speeder, you have that sustain, especially with Cooper at the very end, who did use that strap pull ultimate, but we also know like Deadpool gets that ultimate online very quickly, which is what they're also leaning into. As Spark also wants to try to follow up and make sure that
Yo, Link,
yeah,
chill
we
on
just
Jitward, bro.
don't get that same
We don't know what
amount of
happened to his
sustain
game.
because Kendrick and Zethos and Jitward are also a little behind after Jitward made the swap, gets rid of the Daredevil ultimate, and with the Galactic Legend, energy floats right on top of Yaoi Loss's head, and they drop like flies.
Just an absolute delete button happening right now, and history
Oh my
is
goodness.
repeating itself in every sense of the matter. And this is why when we talk to Liquid Citadel, we say, oh, looking who you're up against, looking at the name. That's how you can kind of get caught off guard as the #1 team. We've seen it happen all the time, especially in America.
Yeah, I probably would, Aaron.
In the EMEA, right? However, this team looks all the bit locked in. Here's the Deadpool ult on the other side.
All right,
Now
Aaron.
gonna go
I'll
ahead
let you
and
know.
throw down the strat. There's the Glartrox. They got to get value. Poly's going to be stuck in it, but health at a maximum. Glartrox going to do absolutely nothing but go back to the spawn like the rest of Yeah, We Lost. Underway. Energy, Poly finding more. Vicky, this is a massacre.
It is. Yeah, We Lost even tried to go for like a cheeky back cap to at least split up more of the attention. But with Jitward having the extermination, all desperate measures. Cooper and energy. Someone needs to look at energy right now. No one is contesting energy, and they are just farming the heads off of Yeah, We Lost.
Yeah, I mean, just absolutely perfect play there, execution. They have so much on the Q buttons. They're just
Is
winning the
Black
lead
Cat
there.
any
That's
good?
what's so
Read the title.
chaotic about it as well, right? And
Read anything, bro. There's like 4 things that tell you it's bad.
Now as Pauly looking to try to get rid of the hardest part of this sustained comp of Cart.
Oh, we did not chomp anything.
Xantho going to go ahead and enable the team. They've got to win this fight right here if they want any chance to bark back. They're going to use trying everything at it. Sparkshift going to go up, down, the piece of the abyss in the collapse of Pauly with it. Here comes the Jeff as well as Nero finds something. Cart and the Vanguards get it done. Finally getting something going for the team. Does Nero escape with his life? Looking like he does so once again. These strategies so tough to take out. Energy gone as well. It's like we're celebrating the Super Bowl. Does Yeah, We Lost get the point? They do.
It helps out too when the Itch Jeff also takes away some of the heals onto energy, but they were down in numbers, and this is the kind of momentum role that we were talking about.
What does this mean, Walkie, what you sent me?
Team fight win that we see Yeah, We Lost take. This is
You
where
like the
it has
GIF?
to start.
No, but like I don't get it. Like what's like the
To have the Glartrox right now, Jitward with the
What's the
extermination,
context?
You don't see
trying
Jitward
to
at
hold them at this choke.
No, like
Cooper,
what's the
more of
context?
the
You put like
sustainment,
05
it
now.
all
Like
depends on how
what?
quickly Speeder he gets extermination, but even
Oh,
faster
yeah, he was 05.
is energy trying to go for
What?
a cheeky play after making the swap over to the Psylocke.
Yeah, when you get the
I
Elsa,
actually
they
just, like,
give it to you.
made
They're
that
saying, hey,
gesture
we're
when
not
I saw
afraid
him
of it.
on
And you have to show them why they should be. As they
Yeah, just send me the GIF. I'll explain.
I don't know. I know what the GIF means, but what is the context, bro?
Completely out here, right? They know they're down numbers, but wait, back cap, look towards the point. Hello, Yeah, We Lost.
Am I muted? Like hello?
Yeah,
My
he's just
guess
rage
is
baiting.
correct. Maybe
No.
Pauly or
Why aren't you
Is it
responding?
getting
Was
Zaytex
that Mike?
out of this
Okay,
thing.
I
Trying to
don't
stay
have
in it. Pauly now pushing forward. Going to go ahead and
No,
challenge
it's
Jitward.
just- that's
Jitward
what
trying
I
to find
did
that
when I
safety.
saw him
Does
at
have the
5.
flake to try to be a
Oh.
little bit on the aggressive side. Mask showing his Asgardian side. Once again, awakened form, trying to get more pressure on Sparkshift. Vanguard's everywhere, Vicky. Nowhere is safe. And down goes Jitward.
With being able to get that,
I noticed
though,
New York
now,
Lover.
Cart does have the piece of the abyss. The dance off to keep Yeah, We Lost still in this fight, nearing 70% on the point in favor for Yeah, We Lost for right now. But you have to be careful now with the anti coming out. The other anti from the other side did land on energy. There was no follow-up. Meanwhile, there's all the follow-ups from Liquid Citadel, specifically from Pauly right now that has something else to say.
He
Oh,
can
no.
do this all day. There's the spray. My God, 87.
What are you talking about? I give every single viewer except Jesse and Aaron.
Someone's got to get there. It's gonna try to.
What?
Jesse and Aaron get flamed all the time too.
Gonna be tough.
Bro, I get flamed so much. What?
Yeah, Jesse gets flamed on cooldown, and Aaron gets timed out more than anyone. What are you talking about? What do you mean he treats me like? Yeah, I treat her horribly, bro. Like, what are you saying?
This is me, Kendrick, throwing up.
Like what?
The ult as the
Why are you
last
agreeing with
bit,
her?
but
She's
Jitward and friends.
No, because it's true. You want me to lie? Like she's perma timed out.
Citadel looking on top.
With the freedom charger from Pauly, oh Captain Mike.
I respect
Captain,
that,
meanwhile,
like, Aaron
Spark
just
says,
hardly
I want in on
tests
the
every-
boat.
Only read their
Here's
message. Not
another
true.
sector. Nero gets the inch.
I just ignore half your messages, Link, because you're Link.
With no signs of life.
He
Oh,
ignores
Citadel.
everything I send.
Ignores my
Yeah,
messages
that
too.
makes sense. You're lucky.
No, legit.
Aaron has a penalty
Well,
box every hour. No, but Aaron's been chill today, actually. She's actually been, like, really chill. Other than earlier. But, like, ever since she got back, she's been really chill.
Yeah, she's gonna lock in now. I don't know if you said
Honestly, the
that.
biggest shock of this matchup was that Cooper, who's been farming those MVPs, didn't get
I gotta
one here.
return it
The team
tenfold.
Looks dominant. And looking at the stats.
No, I don't
Are
hate
you
you.
kidding me? Absolutely finding all 12 of those final
Like,
hits.
you know
9 to fall
Vessians
from
went to
Pauly as well.
Mongolia?
The Vanguards. they
What?
were eating.
Bro, what?
And Vic, I talked about this. Some teams have tried to
Who
ban
was
them
it
out.
Balls or
They left them
Stocky that
free,
said,
and look
like,
what happens.
You sounded
Exactly,
serious
because
when
they
you
just
said
have
you
the
were from
options.
Mongolia.
Like they have so many
Why?
other options that they could lean into. And
I don't
was
know.
really looking at, yeah, we lost. To
I'm
see
hearing
if they
this
could even
secondhand.
deal, like with the Starlord, when Energy was on the Starlord originally, but it's the fact that Spark Chief did not go down a single time here, Cozy.
Absolutely. Well, they'll look to reload and adjust, as we will as well, my friends. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then on to match number 2 between Yeah We Lost and Liquid Citadel.
Pause has been declined? What? 3-0, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Sounds like water's leaking in my house. Yo, this storm is like actually really bad. It hasn't rained like this in a while. I don't know, bro.
Just over for you.
I think I'll survive. Bro, I've been dry scooping pre-workout like the past 30 minutes, man.
Another speed run, Cozy. You said maybe we should start.
Why? Because I like dry scooping. It tastes nice.
For this next game to see if it'll be as quick as we had previous from Swamp Gaming, but we know there is different avenues that we could see them take here if they would like to try and get away from.
Is Black Cat really that bad? Or are you just baiting? No, she's really that bad.
A bit more comfortable with. Where do you think we might head up? Maybe a museum of contemplation, perhaps here, Cozy?
Yeah, I think that's probably where we're going to take it. Last time
your heart's going to stop in 45 minutes? No, I'll be fine. It's only like a half scoop, bro.
I think so what's interesting is when Hulk goes out
the many half scoops?
Takes the Venom,
one.
Jitward likes to play as well. I'm curious why Jitward doesn't go with the.
I usually like to give it like 30 to 45 minutes to get into my bloodstream before I go. So.
Against the Spark Chief Venom, that wasn't
working.
For me,
you teach me how to play this White Fox here.
But they do play a lot
White Fox?
On modes like
yeah.
Depends what you're playing into.
I mean White Fox.
The possibility. But hey, listen, we saw,
oh, Necro said she's OP and hit rank 1 and overbuff on her? Fire.
So,
overbuff.
We'll see how it. Oh, look at that. We are all surprised, right, Gaskin?
Yeah, surprised. They have had 4 picks so far this season. 3 of them have been Museum of Contemplation, so we're not really surprised too much. But the real question is, can they get the job done against TLC, Vicky? Because it looked a little bit rough at times from Yeah We Lost. They did look a little bit lost at times. I mean, we have seen that happen.
From the gym in the storm? Yeah.
Managed to break it back through. I saw Jitward on Ultron at one point just in a room
What's up, Jordan?
with his forehead touching the ceiling and wasn't having a great time. Like, is it going to be just frustration central?
What do you think of Notre Dame? I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Difficult for him to try and break through, especially
it's like a good school, I think, right?
Ultron, for example.
Yeah, the thing is, at least,
please
like,
put a shirt on. Just click off the stream, bro. If you don't like it, damn.
No, don't put one on. Hello?
He just took all those hits from
what?
He was not even fighting back. His focus was on sustaining the team. But like you mentioned, like when we saw
I'm lagging so bad.
lose out on
I just
Celestial
burnt the shit out of my tongue.
They chose this map and they dominated. Of course, we could also see maybe some cheeky routes if the Daredevil works out even better.
What did you do to Aaron? I don't know, bro.
And as you guys already mentioned, the Deadpool.
Wait, Aaron said that?
Yeah, no, Aaron's like
What?
hard hating right now.
All day.
What did you do to Aaron? I didn't do anything to her, bro. She just woke up and was just a different person.
Are we sure that's Aaron?
Yeah, maybe. This motherfucker thinks Torch is good? Yeah, I mean. Mike has been converted by Xeon propaganda? No. I need to go check in right now. Is he streaming? No, there's no way he thinks Torch is good, bro. Hold on. There's no way he thinks Torch is good, bro. Fucking funeral music player.
the Strange being removed, and we've seen how good.
Mike went back on the Torch nurse. Did he? Someone link me a clip.
But I mean, as a team, they must be looking at this matchup saying, look, we need to at least show that we can
Mike switched up?
match up
No, swear that guy.
clip.
I want him to be good. I love playing Torch. Like, Torch is good. Like, he's fun, but
They need one map, surely.
I mean, hey,
Torch got shadow buffed. I mean, all they did to him was increase the distance on the dash and give him 5 ammo, like give him his ammo back when he dashes.
Bro, we need a flyer meta
I
again
think
on
you
that.
give Zatex
I don't think
the
Mike
victory,
switched
you let
up,
the
bro.
man, you get the protect on probably the
Aren't
This
you
I already
sure
watched
today
this.
that he was?
I already watched this.
Dang it! I mean,
He was like
I
raging that he got
protect the
buffed. It was kind of
Strange,
funny.
right?
Oh.
Like they love their Strange.
Yeah.
It does give you like a fighting chance, and sometimes fights you're not supposed to win. But that's what I would like to see because the Vanguards did well. I think
There's a
Tart and
clip
Mask,
called
although
Torch Saved. Let's see what
exactly,
this
you know,
says.
I think Mask was like 4 and 7 on the last one.
That's
But when
just
it came
contact
to
farming,
their
yeah.
damage output and what they brought to the table, I think they did okay and
Oh,
enabled
no.
them more. And I think Jitward and Zatex, they're talented enough that they can flex around to
That's
other things.
reset and all.
That's
That was
personally
always
what
in the
I'd
game.
like to see from this next, pick ban phase. So,
Bro, I got all hot and bothered,
My
and
shield
she's back.
now started doing a little bit of ring. Vicky, in terms of this squad though, TLC I'm talking about, like everything just feels like it's second nature for them, right? Like they don't look like they're breaking a sweat. They look very comfortable. If you're able to take them out
He
of
said
the
what you
comfort
do
zone
to
a little
her
bit, do you
on
think
some
something like
lame
that
ass white
changes?
knight shit.
Because
Not your bitch. Not your. What are you
I
talking
think
about?
A team like this with Jitwood, for example, I would rather see him get thrown on someone that can actually dive. with that
Monday
back heel, but maybe
happens.
we'll
What are
see
you saying,
as
bro?
We've got the locks and bands ready anyway, and Jitwood perhaps will get a little bit more freedom to jump into it. So I will allow you two to take this one away. Can we see a fight back from Yeah We Lost, or will TLC keep their dominance? Take it away.
Is it like opposite
Alright,
day?
as
Did I
in,
miss
because
something?
Cozy,
What
he
the
reset
fuck
it,
is
right?
going
He
on?
reset it from the very
Don't
beginning.
know.
You don't want to see the Ultron when you have the potential that
Just, like,
Jitward
repulsed
has,
by
because
you.
Obviously, like the Ultron could shine, but not when you're getting Dovon and having to focus on so much of the damage output that Liquid Citadel, who by the
Do you
way,
think Bucky is compy?
continues their perfect
Compy
record
means like
this
good,
far.
right, Slappy?
Yeah,
Dude, that's a
you
ship?
see
Yeah,
them
I do.
go
It
with
was
the
a ship,
exact
I was trying to
same
refrain from
protector
saying
on
anything
the
today.
Lost. It's me
Did
in
you
the
come to the
later half
chat
of
with
it.
that challenge?
Now, Ultron gonna be
Like-
banned on over. So very interesting first couple of bans. I think we see.
But you
TLC
took
is
off the
just
sweater and put on a
completely
tank
close the
hair,
door on
and
the
you have
strat
chest
this
hair?
far,
Yeah?
and maybe even more. You got to ban Mantis.
Is
here
that like a
as well,
surprise
given
that a
what they're
26-year-old
trying
man
to
has
roll
chest hair?
with. If you are, yeah, we lost. So I would personally go with.
No, I
Elsa
think
like
Bucky
the
is like
top option.
probably
We got Elsa
outclassed.
already out of the
Still.
way. They're thinking about it down to the
But how do I grow an
second. They
olive
know
tree?
that
I have no
everything
idea,
is
bro.
going to ride on this. Mantis probably going to be the pick. That's what you have to start with, right? Because that protect is coming up.
I
any
love
moment. What do you
players
think
who
they go
love-
with
fucking
the
love
last
saying
one here?
Are
Because
you a
again, there's so many
biased?
options, but I mean, Star-Lord, I don't hate.
Oh, okay.
I don't either, but remember, this is also like a map that's pretty good for flanking angles and getting information if you do run out with the Daredevil, which is actually what I was afraid of if Liquid Citadel was baiting the fear with the Protect on the Ultron to force out like the Mantis ban. Obviously, like
What is
Liquid
this?
Citadel have to ban the Mantis when they see the Protect on the Elsa.
Oh my
once again,
God.
kind of like that bread and
How do you
butter
guys
of
link the
team
same
and
thing that I
obviously
just
taking
looked at like
ban
30
phase.
seconds
The
ago,
Star-Lord
bro? Like,
is going to be off the table here. The Protect on the Invisiwoman I like, because now, yeah, we lost. Still technically have access to the Gambit if that's something
Are we banning
that Liquid
Ultron?
Citadel don't want to rely on.
No, no,
for-
yeah,
or
we
rather,
lost
sorry,
just
Liquid
first
Citadel
ban,
had
like
banned out
protected
the Gambit.
Ultron.
Something is like, yeah, we lost in the
First part.
consideration.
I wonder if we go with the
That's
Daredevil
funny.
ban here, quite because it would kind of work with their route they're going. Okay, it's going to be the Gambit as well. If
It's
they
gonna be
allow
like
it
they
that
get the
free
option
through
on
the
that,
picks and the saves. Why
It's not really about
get rid of
Speedly's
that
skill on the
Cooper? He
character.
deflects
It's
so
about
well,
Ultron
but
just
obviously
shutting
getting
down
Gambit
all of
opens
Yowie
up a
Lost's
world of
playstyle.
chaos, right? With Rogue and more. The save last is going to be Invis, so not going to be over to the Vanguards at all. They're going to go with comfort picks there. for their strategist and Zaytex.
Can I post links in YouTube chat?
Goodbye, Portals.
Depends what it is. Or what? Yeah, it depends what it is, and I'll have to have a mod investigate it. You got a big walk?
So hard without a portal.
YouTube chat?
Yeah.
It is, and that's what I was worried about, Cozy. I was wondering if that Doctor Strange ban was
Flash
going
us?
to come out, we see it, and that being the final ban is going to be something that Yaoi Lost have to consider when it comes to these rollouts. At least
somebody's going to
take a wild guess.
Time ticking away if they get contested here.
Okay.
Now
hold on, chat. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Map here with Liquid Citadel dominating in that first map. Paulie has the world here to rely on when it comes to the Vanpool, still available for him, as well as the Captain America. So you also have that flexibility if Paulie wanted to, because that prioritization was onto that Mantis and Elsa instead, because that's something that we lost just didn't want to deal with when it comes to a lot more of these open sightlines.
I'm just shocked that they banned the Ultron, right? Because, you know, I'm glad Jitward's off of it, to be honest, whether it's banned or not, but that's where it went. Daredevil being showcased. If he does go to Deadpool, guys, just look at the logo, because he switches early and often, sometimes having someone farm up all that XP for them. Jitward going to be on the Devil. Everybody on their comfort picks for the most part. I do like Cart here on the Venom to open things up, but they have the picks available later on in this first point. Zaytex has got to lock in. This has been the anchor for this team to get all that space when needed. In those big clutch moments, we get eyes on Jitward, the lawyer, Matt Murdock, looking for the first assassination, calling out now the entire lineup and positioning as well. They're going to go rotate together. You've got Mask, Jitward. Yeah, we lost nose. They need to win this one here, as Xantho going to keep the team up healthy now. As you've got, once again, Cart diving in and forced to pop the shield, almost down, all the way maximum value. Jitward in the back line. They dive together. Ready, set, go, comms. Cooper, goodbye. Both lanterns and survivability. And this is the we lost that we know we see here on the Museum of Contemplation, Vicky.
This is how it all started, Cozy. This is where they won in that map 2 versus Energy. That's why we were expecting this, and definitely not Shichibuya after the outcome we saw between these two teams. And this is all about the adaptation that Yaoi Lost bring out. Also, goes hand in hand with what we mentioned with the Daredevil on Museum of Contemplation. Not only getting information, too, for the rest of the team, but when you bait out those stamps, you also force out some swaps onto Liquid Citadel.
Absolutely. One team has access to the magic portals, and that is now Energy. Going to go and switch on over. Mask going to throw down the banhammer early, looking at it, and that's going to be a literal deletion of the Ultron. Goodbye, as Xantho finds more. So this is just the comfort zone that we find ourselves in. This team is just such a snowball team, as we saw from yesterday. Once again, Kendrick on that White Fox dives in. Everybody now playing the OK Go comms to perfection. Now going up, Portal is gone. Looking at what they have available, Vicky. Plenty on the defensive front, and Zaytex set up for success here to close down any pushback effort.
Zaytex beating his chest.
Yeah, with that Glartrox. Kendrick's going to be able to back away. Also very close to that Kumiho Unleashed with nobody on the point. They keep up the oppression. They keep up this momentum, and they get that checkpoint. Cart diving down, has the reset potential with the Feast of the Abyss, but doesn't have the potential to get away from Spark Chief, it looks like. But they double ulted Kumiho Unleashed, as well as Santos with the invisible boundary that may bite them back here, because Cooper is close to the invisible boundary themselves. But yes, Liquid Citadel also still in some trouble, because Zaytex is in the farming simulator right now, clearing more space.
There's the Zaytex we were looking for. You got to put that belief in that protect for the Elsa coming up strong. Jitward's got the Devil to let out, as well as the Glartrox. Which one will go first? Both of these so important on this. They don't have the portal, but they do have 4 minutes. Here comes the Feast of the Abyss with the pop. No connection and great use of the cooldowns is going to be Citadel Energy with the 1-2 and a rare Winter Soldier appearance. Holo, as Paulie finds another. This was Energy's favorite pick from the past, a Winter Soldier. Playing while you can as well with the next patch coming up, Vic.
I'm rubbing my eyes. What year is it? It feels like it's been forever. Energy. Bucky and Jitward. Expander's Domain, though. Yeah, together they are going to be able to optimize those ultimates. The Glartrox out, too, as Jitward unleashes the Devil, but has to back away. Unfortunate, but that was a really good ultimate from Paulie to put in the pressure, forcing Jitward to back away as he gets caught.
Yeah, I don't know about the Devil being let out there. That was like a kitten, but either way, we're going to have the rotation here for Zaytex once again, who's been farming on the neutral. And they're just going heavy for him, as now all falling again. It's been forever since I've heard this from Energy himself, slamming down that arm. and they farm another. Now 3 minutes on the clock though. With how fast they got point 1, that's fine. Mistakes can happen, but they use so much of those ults, so now it's this kind of awkward neutral battle for a little bit, Vic, on both sides really. But yeah, we lost to get that advantage. Have a lot of work to do here in these 2 minutes and 50 seconds to try to get this thing pushing their way.
Yeah, I don't know about you too, Cozy, but when it comes to getting stuck when you're trying to push a cart in this exact angle, the way that Liquid Citadel are playing off angles too, playing more of that attention, it could be very difficult if you don't really have an opener. And Xantho is the closest to getting that invisible boundary at the very least. Then you see Nero, though, going in from the back line, going to be able to get that shot onto Zatex, who was earlier on popping off. Energy, though, is showcasing what he's got on the Bucky, finds another victim. Yeah, we lost, unfortunately, just dropping like a line of dominoes.
Yeah, just really resetting, finding out the holes that they did have in their first defensive plan. And again, that's why you see these swaps happen so fast. They know exactly what to go to. These teams that quite, you know, we saw that kind of in the first map there for Yeah, we lost. They're trying to come up with a plan live in action. Didn't happen. Cart now 80%. Xantho to go as well.
My
They're
fault.
Go with the aggressive approach with the Kindred.
Is Yeah, we lost winning?
Just raining down the entire Age of Ultron on top there. Energy looking for more. There's the punch, the upper.
Are they locked?
And trying to get the finish.
It looks like it's way closer.
The connection in the trade is there. Glarshark as well, but no connection from that. Mask gonna find one. Energy just staying alive and farming out the eliminations, going for the top of the leaderboard in the stat line. Mask is gonna be out of here.
Energy, they have a family. Mask is the next victim. Jitward tries to go down with the end song Inferno.
The link
and with
was
Cart
just,
getting the
the mic
reset
clip.
off of that ultimate, nobody's really looking at Energy.
Why are your
right?
tits
You
on
see the
display?
from the other side from
They're
Mask,
not,
but it's
like,
just
pretty sure they're just
inevitable.
not, right?
With the way
Like,
that Liquid
yeah, they're
Citadel
literally
is
not. You
being
guys can't even
built up,
see them.
Energy has a
Just
reset
barely see my
invisible boundary.
traps. Like, what?
And these are more members lost from Yeah, we lost when they
Hold on,
only
let me
have a
center
minute and less
myself.
than
Yeah,
10
we
seconds on the
lost
clock.
is like.
Yeah, 4 minutes are gone, just like
It's like
that.
the
They did get the pick
complete
on
opposite Nightmare, where like
the Ultron.
always
They just
go for
troll
that.
Koth and then win every other game mode, whereas we were just gods
Exactly.
of Koth. We were gods of Koth
Yeah,
and lost
yeah.
everything
Now
else.
with the pack ready to
Yeah.
go, and the pick in the neutral as well, Vicky. This is absolutely rough here. It's such a strong
You're huge,
opening,
bro. Thanks,
but
bro.
they are a defense that does not break. You know, they
Wish I looked like you,
absolutely
bro.
have everything locked and loaded.
I think I'm like
Trying to get a
180,
pick here
185.
early. I mean, they are just absolutely finding every corridor they're trying to find.
Ooh, again! Let's see, do we get
6
it again?
flat.
Oh my gosh, the white box
How
says
do you not
I
know
am
how to
out
roll
of
that?
there. The
6'5".
invisible boundary save.
6 flat.
As Cooper tries to help
Oh, 6
enable
flat,
Energy,
okay.
but the reset
you
didn't
said that
come
before.
through.
I mean,
Energy,
don't
though,
everyone?
gets
Alright,
the
beach, chill
kidnap,
out.
isolates the
Like kind of
Vandal.
built
Where
like
can
Black
you
Cat?
go? What are you
No,
waving
if
at
I
me?
was built like
Maybe
Black
you just throw it
Cat.
back to the spawn room. Guys,
Like-
Energy is too busy.
Y'all would
having
not be
a
watching
highlight
me for
reel.
This would actually
gameplay.
be
Then follows up, there's
Y'all
only
would
so
not
much
be
to
watching
test
me
the
for
speed. Yes, you
gameplay,
get
that's
the
for
pick up
sure.
of Nero, but
I would have
Energy
5
last
times
10
the
seconds.
viewers as well.
What a young stud. Nobody's safe with Energy when he's locked in all the way. The
I'd have
spectators
5
know it
times
as
the
well.
viewers
Take a
and like
look on it.
30
We've
errands
got
in my
the
chat that would
damage
be
up
gifted
with the
500 from my
bots. Energy
bathwater.
getting Jitward out of here, smacking the spider against the wall just like that. And that's the stat sheet now as Kendrick does find Paulie, but Cooper continues the trade. No portal in sight. This is overtime, ticking down slowly as Xantho throws up to right belly. Kendrick
There's a
can follow
Bucky
as
in
well,
pro
but
play.
Nero
Yeah,
getting
it's
rid of
they're
all
playing
the sustain
Bucky
that they would have.
because it's
all the
Ultron
strategies. Nope,
triple
they're off the point,
into a
Vicky,
full dive
and
team.
Goodbye.
Oh man, that momentum, all that time we bought, just put it in the trash right now because that was just a stomp too. And I don't think Yeah, we lost was expecting. I don't think anybody was expecting Energy to roll out on the Bucky. I mean, we saw it so many times last year. We've seen some changes. You don't really see Bucky right now in the current MRI meta. Meanwhile, Energy's got something else up his sleeve, and the way that they were able to hold that, the split
How long are you
attention
streaming,
that
by the way?
Energy
I'm about to
forced
end.
in terms of just the pressure, it forced so many bodies of Yeah, we lost to put that attention not only onto Energy, but play incredibly split. They actually looked uncomfortable in the pacing that Liquid Citadel put them in.
No, for sure. It's a great
I think
call,
I found
Vic.
like
I mean,
the white flag.
it's like a
I think
chess
I
match,
figured it
right?
out.
And if you look at that first point, yes, you know, great chess players.
Sounds good,
so
Wonderland.
quickly.
Let's
You
go,
lose a
Beast.
piece early, but what can you do to respond? And that's what TLC did absolutely perfectly. Looking on the offense approach, obviously they could have a hold of a
Who would you say is the
lifetime here,
best
but that
DPS
point
player
did
in the
not
world? I hate it when
budge
people ask me this
down
question
the
because it just
hill
depends on the
ramp-wise.
hero.
Melophobia.
Spark Chief now on the thing.
Melo's up there for sure,
Gonna
for
have some
100%.
fun
If
here.
you're talking about
Energy has
Elsa,
a great
do you say
hero
in
pool.
World
A lot of
or
Psylocke,
in
obviously,
NA?
Star-Lord mix in there.
NA. I don't know about World, but like if we're talking like
Winter
Elsa,
Soldier,
Yeah,
it'd have to be like
Call
Mellow,
back to the past, as you
Energy,
said.
Chime,
Looking
Usher, like they're all insanely good. I'm sure I'm missing
Not gonna be
someone.
fooled by anybody.
Who are you fooling? Hold on. Who invited him to the party real quick? They called him out.
Energy.
The calls come in.
Energy.
They try to get the kidnap, by the way.
Vision.
As energy
Vision, yeah, there you go, Vision, yeah.
Into the sky. Yeah, we lost now. Trying to hold this defense. They're trying to put in the pressure. Mask, a lot of pressure on Mask's shoulders, too. Oh, he's going to be on the Captain America Polly on the Vanpool. Mask and Cart taking a good chunk of that damage. They try to kite away, but with the pressure from energy rolling out of the gates with the Wolverine, it's just too much.
Yeah, and they just know.
I forgot my teammate.
Well, Vanguard, right? So that's why you go to Wolverine.
I did forget, but also like,
farm it out from there. We're gonna go,
you know, like
early Zatex to
we haven't played in a while.
The wheels of the bus go round and freaking around for Liquid Citadel. We'll see how long they stick with it. You'll see energy kind of match that as well.
Delena, yeah, Delena. Like, there's a lot of really good Elsa players.
Polly ready to go, pushing in on the other side. Yeah, we lost. Has a lot of work to do if they want to try to hold this Miracle Point 1.
And Sparkjafe is already getting set up too with these Groot walls. Going to be able to provide some of that extra pressure. Calling out Jitward, by the way. Rolling out on that Vanpool with that triple Vanguard that Liquid Citadel called out. Then here comes the dive. It's like one by one as they trickle in. The isolation follows with these Groot walls. Could come in clutch. Polly
Jitward, yeah.
Does have that banhammer though.
Had a racist thrower in my game with 0 stats, but I lost 24.
On the back line. It's going to be the 1v1 versus Jitward as he falls.
Is Jitward on DPS or tank?
I
think he's on DPS, right?
Has just been so detrimental, almost like the nail in the coffin that Jitward's been having to deal with as the extermination follows up from Speedery.
Yeah, we're seeing that, right? With the cap available, still chooses to go with
great
flexibility.
Oh, Redis, yeah, Redis is really good at Elsa. I actually have like a lot of respect for Redis. Like, Redis is like, he's the only player I think in NA, or maybe the entire world that I've seen that is elite on both Daredevil and Elsa. Like, it's usually one or the other. Like, Redis is an anomaly, bro.
Any will to break against anybody. Yeah, we lost in their group.
Bro, that guy, I remember watching him.
Might as well have done nothing as Mira puts a quick silence. The disrespect is unbelievable. It's a season 7 trailer all over.
Guy, Redis in the first
As Steve Rogers was out of there until his back, unfortunately, was caught by Nero. Yeah, we lost. Are desperately just trying to cling up to this point, stall for as long as possible, because the finishing box is just right around the corner.
Remember Jit telling me that him and Speedy have been a rival since Minecraft and Overwatch, and now is that true?
Sustainability, they just need to contest.
Just to go into their hometown pick and just show absolute dominance. We've seen We Lost look so good on this map time and time again, and yeah, they looked lost. I mean, they just did not have an answer whatsoever, and from there is stagger and panic, honestly, is where we felt. But either way, we saw this song and dance before, but hey, it is going to be a best of 3. It was a 2-0 last time, but the fates could change. Energy getting that 29-3 MVP as we take a look at the stats, Vic. And I would say what stands out to you, but man, that's not going to help the stats any. And I love this player. This has been a tough.
Light, my chest is heavy. Can you hold it?
The question comes like,
no, my bad.
No, I can't hold it.
Yeah,
is Black Cat broken? Yeah, she's really good, bro. All right, you know what, chat? I'm just gonna queue one more, and then after that game, we'll pack it up. We'll pack it up in a stream.
Santos couldn't even get onto
and we'll be back tomorrow.
Boundary just to keep the stall going. It's difficult because there's also just so much pressure. 14 final hits from Energy. As Energy rolled out on the Bucky, goes over to the Wolverine full, like the triple Vanguard hold, and tries to stop We Lost successfully so. And then
what do you do for chess?
From Polly too.
Yo, like Black Cat is terrible right now? I know, Brady. That's what I've been saying. Wait, new gift.
Literally double in terms of what you see with Gentos and
what we got?
Oh, it's a Gooner skin.
Oh, yeah, no.
Wait, who sent this?
Honestly, I would have liked to see
what does it say?
Out of that because he was just trying to survive at the end there, and that was
who's Meekat?
What game and so on. And they would pick him off last.
Yeah, whoever sent this, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Y'all, we might have our last matchup of the day. It is 2-0 right now. Liquid.
Merc. Thanks, Beast. Have fun, yeah.
To the action.
Hold on, I need to check something for science. All the silver players who go watch Necros run GM lobby are calling me. Yes, Freddy. Yes. All day I've been told by people.
Code goes.
That's literally what Raziel did too, bro. That's what all of them did. They just smurfed in like GM too.
Nah. I pulled up, bro. I wasn't a coward. I loaded up on an Eternity account and picked this character for the first time. I got touched, bro. It's not playable. Obviously, there's a skill issue, but like. Is rank still broken? Yeah.
How is it broken?
It's ranked, bro. What do you mean?
Oh, just like in general? Okay, I thought they fucked something up again.
Nah. Just ban a support every game, bro. Like all supports.
Those MRI bans, just ban all the supports out.
Is Mu on? No.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Alright, Aaron, I'll keep that in mind.
I could bang you down.
Forcing Snake off of it.
Yo, can we keep Snake on Venom?
Snake, go back, bro. My bad, I was on mute.
That's all good, that's all good.
That's Aura. No, that's Aura.
Wait, guys, we might have to pause it.
Any support enjoyer?
Painting! Art?
Yo, Crimson, can you stop sniping me?
I didn't snipe
Like, can you stop sniping? Like, if you want my autograph so bad, just come to my stream and ask.
Wait, Art is pretty close. Painting? No, I'm open mic.
Yeah, we lost, by the way.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I got you, Kidget. Alright. How did I... Oh, it's because I was... Okay. I mean, that's not really my fault, to be fair.
Why Fox and right? They're behind.
W team.
Wait, we do only have one healer.
Yep.
So stealthy. Mine for the taking. Give me that luck. So stealthy.
But I'm low.
Phoenix, good.
Like buying that skin.
I didn't buy it. Like, I don't spend money on this shit game.
Oh, I got
crap.
Hawkeye. Uh-oh.
Of course. Hold on, I need to get some coin. I feel like a pirate playing this character, bro.
I'm here already.
Gotta push up. Kai.
Man.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Fire.
You actually just fist mobbed those guys.
Just hella on point, just hella.
Why didn't I get a reset there? That's weird.
Why can't I see them through the wall?
That's me.
So that does it for the entire team?
Yeah.
Oh, who needs a second healer, right?
Yeah.
I want to do things to you that I'll
Guillotine.
get banned to
Whoa.
say on chat.
Who?
What are you saying?
This
Wolf?
White Fox is actually I
Yo,
think,
chill!
the best player to ever touch this game.
Just say that then, bro.
Can I get an autograph? I want to play with this person. I want to kill snipe you. No, because we won this with 1 heals. I was just possible.
Is
Is
that
that
a guillotine?
that good?
I think.
I doubt it.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
Just another hit scan, Chad.
Felicia's here. Guess it's your lucky day. Seconds before you attack. Get ready. You don't happen to have a backup helmet you
How are the games going? Pretty horrible. Fuck Crimson, she took all my elo. Alright. Damn, can we chill on Crimson? What's up, Evan?
And I'd cut you in on the deal.
We like the Musk? What? Did you just type?
No.
Diabolical.
I didn't claw my way to the top of New York's underworld to give up now. Not bad, Ton. For a cut. That definitely helps. You won't be needing that.
Okay, light. Tenacity is super large. It's like not a real thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen it proc like at all.
I get it maybe at most once per game, but most likely 0 times per game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Venom's the exact same as he was last season.
Yeah, so he's still good, but like...
Your mic cut out.
He's broken still.
I don't know if he's broken.
I mean, he is if Invis is out of the game. Like, let's keep it 1,000.
I think he's up there though. Alright, GG. Yeah, without Invis, yeah.
GG.
GG's, guys. Alright. Alright, guys. I would say I'm ending stream, but I'm gonna do some reruns. I think that's meta.
Biblical greed.
I'm not raiding nobody. Wait, but first, hold on. Let me check something.
Of Evan, so I think that's also like.
Wait, did they win the map? No.
The
Okay.
fact that, yeah, we lost our
Let's just finish this first. Let's finish this map.
Okay, I like this because if we.
Can you show your cat win right now?
We've seen Liquid Citadel ban the Strange back to back.
And he has an 8 movement speed, and he has 2 dashes. that he can use to close the gap. Now, yes, White or Black Cat does have 2 dashes, but the difference is that Daredevil, every time he uses an empowered ability, he gets another dash that he can use to close the attack, and it gives him like his Fury economy to empowered auto attack ratio is more favorable for him than it is for Black Cat. So it's way easier to build Fury and to keep cycling your shields. Whereas Black Cat, your only form of movement speed is jumping, but if you're jumping, you're getting people out of your fucking attack range. Like, they just S-key and then you can't hit them anymore. And you will know this if you just play the character. So then, you're relying on this range attack to actually do anything, but this costs so much fucking money that it's not reliable. It's not reliable at all. And the fish is shit! This is shit! People just walk out of it! There's... Alright, yeah, that's a pretty decent explanation.
Liquid Citadel, they want to clean this up. They want to keep their perfect record here, Cozy. We're going to have to find out what we're lingering on, as it looks like the Protect over onto the Mantis themselves. And even then, too, you look on the other side, and Liquid Citadel have had so much damage output, even without the Mantis. It's going to be the Vanpool, and that's going to be a problem.
Momentum got subbed in? Oh, we have to watch now. No, we have to watch. Hold on, we have to watch.
Wait.
Who'd he get subbed in for?
Rolls out on the Steve Rogers.
Yeah, I love
Cart?
for this map.
Yeah, he got subbed in for Cart.
Different advantage, especially more on the offense side. Not like they need it all too much, but either way, gonna get.
I just ate a Ben & Jerry's pint and half a pepperoni pie. Am I a chud? You the fattest fuck ever. What?
I heard Momentum was in.
Yeah, Momentum's in.
Trying to do Nero gonna go over to the White Fox.
Finally, my husband. Who's your husband?
To match the same. And here
is Momentum your husband?
Different look. Kindrick, in fact,
I didn't know you were like that. My fault.
Obviously trying to change things up massively. Going back to the team up, it's been a while. We've seen some non-traditional, I would say, over the last couple of weeks stuff here, Vicky.
Is it?
We'll see if they end up locking it in.
Since when?
Yeah, right. We get that.
I'm joking? No, you're not.
Talk about anti-heals for days, by the way, if they do opt to go for the Venom swap at one point.
She let it slip.
But we're going to be rolling out with Jitward on the Spider-Man. Okay. This is how you know that, yeah, we lost is going to throw everything at Liquid Citadel. I mean, this is literally their
Light
last
is my husband.
For maybe
all right, Link.
In that lower bracket.
Link.
Yeah.
Not even Aaron.
We'll see kind of the approach for attack. Right. The old triple duelist comp is definitely a bold strategy on the defensive side. But hey, if they can ease from it, they will. I think they were trying to see. I mean, look at the bad guys. They don't have any. I mean, they got Thor, but. Oh boy, okay, hold on. The reverse sweep starts right here, folks.
Oh, the triple DPS solo tank Thor.
Match number 3. These duelists are going to pop off, all 3 of them.
Wait, Zatex is dinking.
Games I play in at times, but Sparky finally getting to play that rogue.
Listen, the Thor...
Momo's in? Yeah, that's why I'm not at the gym right now. It's because my boy's in.
Coming in together with Cooper and Energy following.
All right, we lost.
Momentum, even shooting the rocket gun.
Fuck, man.
Shit, bro. They may just end up allowing another victim to fall. Cooper.
I wonder if Momo will come to the gym with me after this game.
Shambles taking a trip to Shambolic town, and Zatex is the next victim to
follow.
follow. Liquid Citadel on their speed run to capture this point.
Yeah, so I will.
I wish he was.
We lost. Like, sure, that could be the strat, but like. Every game matters at this level, right? This is still
okay. Now we're on triple
so
Daredevil.
Lock in and continue.
Momentum on heal pull.
You
okay.
don't want to just hand them
who would play the heal pull?
Right? You've got to figure out how to put the Thorn in their side, and obviously that defense
like momentum,
strategy, if you can call that, was not the way to go. So I want to see them lock in.
He's actually like
different. We don't know what's going on with the internet.
No, I know.
But either way, it is not looking great for this initial push to Vic. Yeah, this first 2 games went quickly, but got to find a will and a way.
I feel like we need to ban. We can't. They're first spreading Ultron every game, bro. They're first spreading Ultron over Elsa and Gambit, so it's just GG.
Just be clicking on heads all day long. It doesn't matter who he's on, and imagine what a damage boosted bucket could do, because Energy is just right now doing so much damage after making that Bucky swap. Second time, by the way, we see Bucky. First time was just the last map. You're going to be able to activate the Banhammer first off, and Sparky going to be able to close in the gap, having that team up together with the Rogue and Gambit very close to the Heartbreaker. Jitward accepting their fate, maybe trying to bait out Spark to be isolated away from the rest of the team.
We're on the board.
No, allows Zatex to get a little bit of revenge onto Energy.
Yeah, Zatex Gonna open up the door a little bit here as Jitward gonna continue to roll and find success as well. It's gonna be Spark Chief that was challenging Jitward, but oh my gosh!
Wow.
Somehow gets the finish. There's 4 of them.
Oh my God, Kendrick.
Oh my. Wait, he might be the doctor.
No, I think they still lose though. Oh my God, that whale.
Oh my.
Never mind, never mind.
Xantho with the whole
Oh, that wasn't a whale, it was a jet feed, bro.
The spit out. Oh my God.
That was back-to-back Oppenheimers. Holy shit.
But that means
Yeah.
you left Zatex alone, and Zatex.
This Thor skin is so bad. This is the worst skin in the game. It's the worst skin in the game.
Off the Bucky, Cooper's
just a
gonna come
millennial
right back
hippie.
around
It's so
with the Rage
AIDS.
and Royal Flush. Zatex could at least bring everybody together, but you have to worry about the anti-heals as Jitward lets the devil out.
Another Oppenheimer?
Oh, right
With
now
the God of
Jitward
Thunder.
trying to find something going.
And
for
Jitward's
Polly.
one shot by
Two
support.
there.
Enjoy.
Vanguard stealing the
I mean, that's like
shot.
normal though. That's just Gambit, you
Showing
know.
off now, but hey,
Yeah.
this push
Like that's not even
continuing
like that's not even
on.
Jitward's
Matt
fault,
now
bro.
trying
That's
to
just
find
Gambit.
some
Like enjoy.
solace in
I'm not laughing at
Sanctuary,
Jitward.
does
I'm
not
laughing
do
at the
so.
state of this
It's gonna be a
fuck-ass
tough last
game,
point to
bro.
hit, but they've got the portal. Vic,
Gambit
the
is not
Strange
real.
is there at least right this second. Here it is,
Oh.
showing quickly. They're gonna jump into the
Again?
point behind it, trying to use it
TP.
as a kind of back coverage. Oh boy.
The casters.
Oh,
just
Mimosa.
upset
No,
again.
but then
No,
no one's
alright.
gonna be able to look at energy. He was over to the left side. They're just
No,
looking
alright.
at the window of opportunity that was provided from the Doctor Strange portal.
Wow.
No way. And he kind of put it right there on top of the payload. Unfortunate, so it kind of delayed and allowed Liquid
minutes.
Citadel to just get set up on both sides of the portal.
All right, so last point it is for their last chance and stand. 4 minutes 25 seconds.
Yo, we need to
left.
chill.
We're gonna go
We
on
need to
over
chill.
the
We need to
duelist
chill.
pool.
We need to chill.
Changing things up. Kendrick though and
That's
Xantho.
right,
that is
we
what they
need to
confidence
chill right
want.
now.
They're farming it up as we speak. But I would like to see what Mass can try to offer here. The Thor worked yesterday, Vicky, but just not finding the success today. But Energy has done everything on this side of Winter Soldier. Here they go, Paulie putting in the Q as quickly.
Oh my.
Jitward can't even find a
No
second
troll
to
about to
birdie.
put chat in emote on me.
Paulie's insane. Like, we've already known that Paulie was going to shine here in America as he continues to do so. And even with the Thor not working out, they got to look at energy. Mask at least does isolate Cooper, the trade-off here. And
Guys,
now
can
get
we
the
like
reset,
regroup
run
and get like a
as
fight
fast as
plan?
you
Like,
can, but you won't get very far, and they allow the resets to keep going again. Tries to get the grapple in, that would have been insane, so gets the stun temporarily.
is
for
there a
back in
surrender
the
button?
day.
I actually
But
don't
there's all
know. No
that
one's ever
pressure. I mean,
surrendered
at
in
this
pro play.
point, maybe Mask being the mightiest Avenger could also be playing for the vibes with, yeah, we lost, just trying to get some momentum going. Kendrick does have that Eye of Agamotto.
Absolutely disgusting. Energy's just playing on a Kovacs aim trainer over here. As now Speedery finds 1, 2, 3 with the Spark Chief, and they are just pushing this thing on overdrive.
Who they second pro? I didn't see.
Slow-moving turtle dragon statue thing. There it is.
Wow.
Third point gonna be Cats. And that was I was gonna say that was textbook, but that was
3 minutes.
what everyone says, light work for Liquid Citadel.
Cozy. 3 minutes
Well,
and 7
nah, they can
seconds. 3 minutes. Like, even with some of the plays and picks that they were able to get, it's kind of goes back to what we were saying, the transition into game 1 into game 2, where they just seem very
Reverse sweep?
uncomfortable
Yeah,
playing
fucking
now at
Kappa.
Liquid Citadel space. It's almost like a taste of their own medicine that Yaoi
Why
Lost
did
has
they
been putting
protect
down onto
Strange?
a lot of the other teams that, you know, have had to deal with these unorthodox compositions coming out from
Is
Yaoi
that,
Lost when
like,
they force
a
the
thing they
opposition to
do?
play at their pace.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
for sure.
Just
I
needs
mean,
the doctor, bro.
listen, as the sole believer in this team yesterday, it just pains to see, like, if we're gonna keep it a bug, I don't know what the hell
Holy
was
recess
going
chin.
on. What the hell was
Yo,
going
chill
on
on
there,
Zatex.
right? Like, that defense
My
is
bad,
so
Zatex.
important to have. You
Like,
got the
what?
Strange Protect twos,
What
like,
did
the Vinci
Zatex do
going
to
out.
you,
It was
bro?
just like, I don't
No,
know
Zatex
what
is actually
was going
cool.
on
He-
there.
he,
I mean, they were an Augmode and a Jeff ult away from that.
I
just being
swear
a
I like
disaster. But yes,
pioneered the snow
listen, they
worries,
can
so now
show
he
some fight
uses
here.
it.
Attack
Fire.
is ready.
Your Energy's got the
Yeah.
thrag hairline.
Over
Shout
to
out
the
Energy.
Zatex on Punisher. We've seen Zatex on Punisher way long ago. Not as of recent. Jitward with the question mark above the head. I don't know if that's the internet or trying to decide
Oh no.
what they want to roll with. What do you think?
We need to get off this dog shit Thor skin. This Thor skin is the only reason why we're losing.
Hardwired
No,
here.
literally.
I mean,
What?
the Jitward special maybe.
No,
he
it's
also
the
lost
only
to
reason.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
It
we
was
lost
just
favor.
lingering
Like, we're just not
on that
Thor skin.
decision. And let's see if maybe they could do something different here. Kendrick's going to start things off with the portal play to
Kendrick's
try to get
actual
onto the
room?
high ground.
Just
Jitward makes the
playing
swap
in
over
the
to the
dark
dual
room?
pool. We did see him try to go over to the dual pool just a
I
little
have
bit.
no
Takes
idea.
a lot of damage though before diving back down.
Swear I just
He has
seen
that
his face
ultimate
for a split
online
second.
just as Deadpool gets so quickly.
Whoa.
And you can see the pressure though. Momentum is the first victim. Zatex to follow. Does that sustain?
We
While
got one.
Mask
Wait,
pulls
we're
him
up,
right
we're up.
outside the other mouth
We're
of
not
the
up.
portal.
We're definitely not up, but we got one.
No, that's enough.
There, but
In your opinion, how do they fix support, nerf healing up? They need to make supports lose 1v1s.
Well.
Supports should be strong together, weak by themselves.
Paulie's got the ult as well, so
yeah.
Expect to dive back in there. Most likely target going to be Xantho as they
like, I would rather them buff all support survivability and then nerf their damage.
Momentum is just devastating from the top rope. But the sprays from Paulie as usual. Here we go. As Matt's going to throw in, try to get them off this high.
Like, they do not, like, they could still fight back, but they shouldn't be, like, a support and a DPS. In pretty much every single circumstance, there should never be the case where the support is at the advantage. Because the DPS's entire job is to kill stuff, well, the support's job is to keep their team alive. So if they're better than the DPS at killing stuff, and they keep their team alive, why would you ever pick a fucking DPS when you could just pick a support and do it better? That's why triple support is so strong.
And Spark does have that Heartbreaker as well as Speedery with the Extermination.
Xantho is legit playing in like a New York pizza parlor right now, bro.
The combo they kind of opened up at least the play the last time, but Energy gonna go and throw up the legendary. He's been a legend tonight. He continues to feast and farm. Spark Chief though wants to continue their reign on the Southern BA now.
Oh, we're in Spider-Man.
Xantho trying to get the play open up for the team.
And we're dead.
Gonna quickly go down. It's Jeff gonna be left hungry. Send back to spawn.
Turned him into some sushi too while they were at it without having to expend much of anything, honestly. It's just really
no, you don't got to do that, Link. All you got to do is just like... The first thing they should do is nerf all support healing across the board by 20% if there's 3 supports on your team or more.
Is now online, and that's going to be a lot of
nerf tank HP by 10%. Maybe 20% as well, actually, if there's 3 tanks on your team,
just
too.
Like that, going to go ahead and continue on the reign. Cooper, Nero, everybody getting a piece of the pie. This has been the staple tonight, folks. I cannot remember an Ignite game like this one-sided. If I'm being honest, Vicky, has just been absolute clutch performance after performance from TLC. But again, this is the preseason for a reason as it looks towards ahead of Swamp Gaming versus this great team. But they got to lock in for the finish. Job's not done yet. Energy looking for more. Finds the Gambit ult to follow. Spins the win. Zatex gone. Jitward, goodbye. Slaps Peter Parker right back to the spot.
I only want, yeah, we lost to win because Jitward's black.
Oh, man. This is what we could just probably say.
Is he?
Like, do you imagine
I swear he's
strat at this point? Like, you have to
he's like he's not like black, but he's like brown.
What we had
I don't know what brown he is though. Isn't he? Yeah, isn't he Arab?
All right, well, no one's gonna touch the point. He's just staring at them.
How tilted are they right now?
He's Arab. Yeah. He's half and half. Okay.
No way.
He's Egyptian? Okay, I guess Egyptian does count as like black because you're African, right?
Here we go. They're going to try to go ahead. Mouse just taking
something
all
like
the
that.
Damage. Doesn't even get the strat to get the ult stuff. Just goes right back in the spot.
Enough.
Energy jumps off the map. The troll is
How is Energy dead?
Speeder finds one.
What?
Mask, Nero,
I think he just jumped
Zatex.
off the map.
What the
Wait, Zatex is in with the shotgun. Oh my
Are they
god.
just giving them a point?
Forward, trying to get this point capped. It's 3 of them
Oh, wait, I
on
forget
it.
you're on
Paulie
Discord.
pokes one. Cooper with the other. It is quite literally playing with their food. Paulie's still alive here. Gonna get a
has the helmet on.
shotgun hit. It's gonna be Zatex yet again, and the judge and the jury come out together. Jitward trying to get this Ultron out of here. Vicky, what do you think?
Wait a minute. I mean, maybe Energy dropping himself off the map was
Yo, where's my
at least
momentum
the
scan?
tool
Hello?
that they needed here. I saw just
Where is his scam, actually? He probably didn't have time to set it up.
With that mistake, yeah, we lost. They keep this going. Jitward got the isolation onto the Ultron. Mask going over to the thing. May not have that same mobility that the Thor has, but you get to play much more close quarters here and trying to delete at least the triple strat and protection that we keep seeing from Liquid Citadel. And Energy said, enough having fun. I'm going right over to the Bucky.
Oh
my god.
What are we it's like the thing taking the hits to the helmet. Everybody
How do you
wants
even
to, like,
cast
come on,
this?
it's late. What are we seeing here as Jitward flies in, flies
I
out.
mean, he just
trying to get
emoted in
more
front of them
energy,
and killed
hooks him in,
himself.
gets it. Good
Wait, who
God.
did?
No way.
The
Mask
difference
just, he
stats
jumped
of
up
the
on
quick
height
pop
as
finish
defending,
qualifies momentum.
sat down in his
Spark
chair and
Chief
killed
first.
himself.
Injured on the whole, everything's coming on the bag. It's like Misty
Alright.
Nero's at this point. Energy Nero finding 2 more, minute 30 seconds
How do you
left.
actually cast this?
Spark Chief, we'll see if they do the bold strategy yet again of Energy jumping off. Vicky, what do you think?
He's just
putting the helmet on too,
like
bro. Like...
some of our ranked games, I ain't gonna lie, but it kind of goes back and forth like this, and you try to split some attention so that way you can try to bring the fight up on the high ground of the bridge, maybe get some.
At least everyone accepts how horrible the matchmaker is.
Oh my, wait,
wait,
we're on BP. We're on BP. The first Black Panther, he's broken. He's broken. He was picked at Ignite. He's broken.
They gotta go in right now. This is their tournament lives in the winners.
No, I will literally see someone on Twitter, like I'll say VP's D tier, and they're gonna tell me that he was picked in Ignite. By the way, someone's gonna say that.
Does come out. They isolate the White Fox back into the spawn room.
No, not this guy.
Wanda, oh my god.
Not this guy. No, sorry,
He's up Blade there. She's just playing Mystery Heroes.
there too. I mean, in a moment we're gonna get Black Widow in this thing. Jit, we're gonna find another one as Cooper goes down. NG Poly trade. 34 seconds left. Seeing a Hawkeye's a rare appearance right now as Zatex throws down. Energy finds 1-2 with the uppercut. Zatex trades Energy with another and yells again like the wins they've gotten on this team. 18 seconds left. The farming simulator continues. What in the hook? And the team still stands still.
Well, who am I rating?
You know, no rerun action?
No, I'm not gonna rerun. I CBA, bro.
Alright, thank
I don't
God.
feel like setting it up, bro. Let's raid,
Should raid Snake Case, bro.
That's a good idea.
Wait, Sophia's streaming still?
Forever. Now she just ended.
Oh, Sophia.
Slushy streaming.
Yeah, I could raid Slushy. How long is he? Is he gonna keep streaming?
Yeah, I think so. He like started only an hour ago.
Okay. Okay, we'll raid Slushy. Alright, thanks for watching, boys. I'll see you tomorrow.